welcome in, guys. Welcome in. This is Fire in the Trees by none other than the Potfather, Bear. Where we left off was as we had these guys sitting in a clearing after just talking to some dragons. They now have the hawk from atop of the world tree standing in front of them, ready to have a conversation with them. So, with that being said, the hawk walks out of the trees. He says hello. He goes, I'm so and so. I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now. It's really fucking long, so we're gonna call him Mr. H. And he goes, I'm here to talk to you guys. So what would you guys like to this is your moment to ask him questions, look around the clearing, whatever. So whoever's wanting to go, let's hear it.
Yeah. Where is hell?
Hey, one time. I have you guys on my headset, so that was super loud. Okay. All right, so Elena, what did you say?
I was gonna say, is he like a normal hawk size, or is he
No, he's
giant?
He's an Arakocra, so he would be about 5'11" to 6 foot. Looks like a hawk, basically a humanoid hawk. He says, "I'm Mr. H. I'm here to help if I can." Bogey, what would you like to ask? Because you talked at that frame too.
Do you know where hell is?
You mean the god? You're talking about the goddess Hell? No, I have no idea. I know that a black shadow crow took her, but I'm not entirely sure where. It's very odd for a goddess to just be taken like that, and not even remotely put up a fight.
But not first.
A shadow crow. Can you give a little bit more detail on what this crow may have looked like?
I don't know how much more detail of a shadow crow that you want. I mean, it's a giant crow that is a shadow.
All right, listen, you're smart ass. So whenever we start talking about these things and we look at shadows, is it a shadowy figure as such as when it wingspans? Does it have like floating feathers? Are these real feathers, or are these shadow feathers that can move and manipulate and see through in the light? Are they iridescent? Are they translucent? Like, I know you know what I'm talking about, Hawk.
He smiles. He says, "Okay, fine. If we want to go into more detail, imagine almost ethereal like I meant to say raven. I apologize. An ethereal style raven that is made mostly of shadow, air, and almost as if like you can see through them, but they just can't. Like it's just enough to block out the sun." Did anybody catch a glimpse at its eyes? You can roll me a.
Nat 20. Vex got a 14.
5.
I got 12.
Boogie, what'd you get?
I got 23.
So Boogie and Veloz, you are Veloz tonight, right? Correct. Okay. Boogie and Veloz basically look at the hawk and they say, "Well, yeah. What color would you?" Or I think right now. You would tell him that you guys noticed that the color of the eyes of the hawk were that of like moon silver.
So
And
a light gray.
Yes.
Considering we only see gray.
You guys would genuinely know what moon silver would technically be, right? I mean, So he says, okay. He goes, that almost seems like a Loki or a Frigg thing. He says, that's Silver Moon style. That's moon. That's moon touched magic, and there's only a few in the realms that even do that.
Do you happen to know where we could find Loki, perchance? Like, does he have like a favorite hidey hole, or?
Loki is very hard to find. Loki has many holes and hovels that he hides. But Loki's also great at mischief. And one of the fun things about Loki is that if you can cause a big enough scene, he might show up.
I have an idea for how we can make the big enough scene.
Well, let's try to narrow down what type of steam needs to happen and take place. Here's the thing of trickery. So, what kind of steam needs to be taken?
Well, say for instance, you say Al-Anon is having a big party, and you guys create a comedy show. He might show up, or if you begin to play pranks on the Jarl, play pranks on the people of the town. I mean, he shows up in great mischief.
So, in other words, I have to let someone come out and play.
I mean, you can, or it's mischief is mischief. I don't know, or you can say his name more than once.
So, like, if I said Loki and then turned around and pulled out like another Loki, and then let's say I decided to do another Loki, and then maybe low key say Loki.
Loki does not appear.
Fuck.
Maybe you gotta say it like, you know how, like, you gotta say it like 3 times, not like broken, like Loki, Loki, Loki.
The hawk looks at you guys, knows Loki doesn't necessarily follow that rule. Yes, words have power in this realm, but you're literally talking about the god that doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
I mean, but maybe you're fucking with us and you're actually Loki. How do I know?
You have a good point. I can leave if you wish.
No, I have more questions.
Or you could
can't
just say
leave.
you're not Loki.
I'm not Loki.
I'm dumb, so it works for me.
The hawk literally grabs his temples and he just says, "Okay, I'm trying to help you guys. So if I was Loki, why would I be here right now?"
Cause mischief and confusion. I'm confused.
Exactly.
He begins to pace back and forth. Wow, they really know how to pick them.
Were we picking?
Oh wow, okay, dumb and can fight. Okay, got it. We sure we're not a group of barbarians here? Like, what's going on here? He walked
Literally called
over
the wolf
to-
daddy, so we're not the smartest.
There. He literally walks over to the middle of the clearing where the stone table essentially is. And when I say it's a stone table, I mean that it essentially looks like a stone table, but there's no chairs. It's literally a rock that's raised up out of the ground and is flat all the way across. And it's about 30 feet by 15 feet, 30 feet long, 15 feet wide. Um, And the hawk kind of walks over and he goes, I wonder why they wanted to meet here.
Who?
He's kind of giving up on you guys a little bit. But he walks over and he begins to run basically his hand down the stone. He goes, I recognize this place, but I'm not entirely sure what it actually is.
Can I roll a religion to see if I can figure out what this place is as well? 21.
You, in all of your knowledge, you have heard of this place. And it is called the Dragon's Court.
What have I heard about this place? Like, is it a place like that they just meet for like battle planning? Is it a place they meet for what?
I needed you to roll a little higher. So
Gotcha, that's
this
fair.
is, yeah, this is the Dragon's Court. Is as much as you can remember of it right now.
So Velas is going to look at Elena, and I'm going to ask, do you have any knowledge of what may have taken place here before?
You're muted, Elena. I can't hear you.
Did it check? I got a 7 total. So I got.
So, what's up? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if he let us all know that he kind of knew something about it, or was that just between him and Elena?
Relax. Did you speak that outwardly? Did you?
Well, whenever I was asking Elena outwardly, yeah. I will clarify if I'm using the headpiece.
So you guys heard all of it.
Yeah.
Roland was asking.
I would like to do a history check as well, because I do have
Okay.
some knowledge, and if we're talking about it and I'm there and heard about it, I'll check. Okay. All right, so that is a 19 plus 3 for history, if that's what checking.
A 22.
Or do I need religion?
No,
Religion
history
plus
was
3, so it doesn't matter.
okay. So we got a 22. Okay. So you would know that this is the Dragon's Court, but on the other end of it too, you know that there actually used to sit this used to be the war room. There was a castle here, but this is the war room. And this reason that the dragons still meet here, even though there's only technically 4 of them left. This land used to be filled with dragons. The dragons were here before the gods.
So basically, we're here because this is their last homage to what used to be.
Yes.
What is our objective at this point? I'm addressing the group.
Well, I think isn't that a question for the hawk?
The hawk looks at you guys and goes, the Nidhogg told you what was happening to the tree. I mean, that's your main objective.
Still figuring.
But all of you have your own objectives also, right? You all have why you're here, what you're doing. As the hawk still is talking, your guys' tattoos begin to burn a little. And as you look down, you watch as the tendrils start to expand just a little bit more. You guys are starting to notice that your tattoos are beginning to fade just a little. Their sheen and their shine is not as new. It's almost like the tattoo is a year old now, and you guys just recently got it. The hawk looks at you guys and goes, "That's not good. That means the tree is dying."
So this tattoo is a literal semblance of life within the world tree.
Yes.
And we're out of time.
Running out of it.
You're running out of it.
Seems
It's
to be
almost
these
like an hour
tentacles are suffocating this tree.
And he actually waves his hand and creates an image. And as you guys look through this image, you see a very large tree. Imagine like the great redwoods, but then it's it's white and gold and other colors, and there's bifrost going all the way up. And you look on the leaves, and the leaves are these multicolors of greens and purples and blues, and it's just this beautiful sight. But right there at the bottom, there are two holes, and out of those holes are beginning to spew um, like black tar almost, and they're starting to tendril out and completely are wrapped around part of the bottom of the tree, and you can definitely feel the aura of the tree, and the tree is screaming out almost that it's being hurt and that it needs help. Um, and then the image goes away, and he goes, "You guys were chosen for a reason. I didn't choose you. The Nidhogg didn't choose you. Ratatosker didn't choose you. The tree chose you. The tree in its own self has its own essence and life. And if it goes away, this world may cease to exist." The hawk stands there looking at all of you. If you have more questions, I would love to answer, but at the same token, I must get back.
The squirrel points at itself, saying, "Me? A tree?
Squirrel, the tree didn't pick you. You were picked by us.
So where is back? You said you have to get back. Where is back?
I have to get back to the tree.
To the tree. Is there a way that you could take us to this tree, or at least give us a path to find this tree? Maybe there's something there that can show us a little bit more of what we're trying to decipher and why it's poison. Can't really have an investigation without a body.
He thinks, and he goes, "I can only take 3 of you with me, and you can't stay for long."
Well, I'll be tribute.
So choose your 3.
So
Obviously, the squirrel is not coming with us. They're afraid of limbs and leaves. So who do you think should come? Somebody with a little bit more wildlife experience.
What's funny is the hawk looks at you guys and goes, "I can't pick for you."
I'm
It's up
talking
to
right
you.
already. Right.
I'll go.
Okay.
I will leave the
I need one
bear.
more.
I'll go.
The Lost Roland and Boogie.
Alina, will you watch my bear?
I've got the bear and a squirrel separate.
So with that, he goes, "You might want to hold on to something." And with that, yeah, pretty much. And with that, a portal opens and you guys get sucked through the Bifrost. And as you guys are running across and you're going faster than you guys have ever felt that you've gone before, you come out into the bottom of what is called Yggdrasil. And as you guys look upon this massive tree, the only thing you can really think of is well, this is going to get entertaining. So, what would you like to do?
I would like to roll a perception.
Okay.
And then I want to do an investigation on the tree itself.
I got a 22.
19.
So, okay. Hold on a second. What are you wanting to perceive?
if there's anything like around the tree at all, and like the top, the bottom, the trunk, like anything like the surrounding area, if anything like seems different.
Well, you're the tracker, so that would make a little bit of sense. So as Boogie begins to walk around the tree and kind of inspect this, and the tree is not so big that you can't walk around it. It's not going to take 3 days to walk around it. It is a massive tree, but even in the redwoods, you can still traverse around the whole thing and not, whatever. You come to what looks like it's a little awkward, but there's footprints and there's paw prints, but you don't recognize the footprint. Like there's no shoe. It is a bare footprint. And then you notice that right next to it are paw prints, but you don't recognize the animal and you don't recognize like the humanoid that made the print. It doesn't really look human. It doesn't look it's just odd to you. You've never really seen that race before.
How big is the footprint?
The footprint is almost as big as your bear's. Where the animal print is probably twice the size of that. You also notice that there is a drag mark.
A drag of what? Like I can't tell like what's dragging it, like what's being dragged. So
You just notice that it's a drag mark. And it almost kind of like there's like a weird serpentine, but it's almost too large. You think it's too large to be an actual serpent.
I found some prints over here, guys.
We're gonna move over to we're gonna move over to Veloz. Veloz, what are you wanting to actually investigate?
I'm wanting to see what on the tree itself is like the cause of this like poison that's poisoned it. Like I'm looking for such how you would go into an investigation, you look for a causality into the crime scene on how something entered. I'm looking for that. How did the poison enter the tree?
Right, and you got a 19. Okay.
19.
So as you walk up to the tree, you look around and you finally find the 2 puncture marks. And they're pretty big. They're pretty. It's almost like somebody drilled it in, and you're a little nervous to touch the tar because you're not entirely sure what it would do to you, but it almost looks like whatever did this came up, punctured it, poisoned it, and then left. But the odd thing that you're not really sure of is if the tracks are on one side of the tree, but the poison marks are on the other side of the tree, then what the fuck actually did this?
And I
So
wanted
you
to
say,
actually-
go ahead,
Go
Roland, my
ahead.
bad.
Finish your.
Well, I was going to start getting Boogie's attention.
I just wanted, well, at the beginning, I wanted to check and see if I've like seen the poison before as a veteran listener. Like, have I dealt with that specific or anything close?
Go ahead and roll. Let's do a nature check with that.
So that was 17 plus 3, so dirty 20.
Okay. So you've seen this black tar substance before. And you know it to be a very, very old drowish poison.
That's
But-
what I was gonna say. Would I know like who would have the most intent and purpose to use that kind of poison?
You know that it is a droish poison, but you haven't seen it in a very long time, and there are not very many people left that know how to make it.
So I want to. Is there with my investigation check, would there be a way for me to jar this substance without being like? Is there a way I could do that?
You would need to roll me a
That'd be a
d20
medicine.
with the dex. If you're going to take a sample of it, do you want to take a sample of it, or what are you wanting to do there?
Yeah, I was going to take a sample of it.
You need to roll me a d20 with a dex save.
Is a 14 high enough?
I'll give it to you. So you get a vial of this black tar substance.
Now, can I roll a medicine check to see if there's a way I can know how to reverse engineer this into a life-saving toxin?
Go for it.
$24.
I'll tell you what. You can figure it out. And you think that you can figure it out, but you're going to need another cleric's help.
Okay.
And then from there,
So-
I'd like to continue over to Boogie's side after I kind of investigated it.
If I lay down next to the humanoid footprints, is it larger than me at 6 feet?
No.
Okay. I just want to.
As I walk around the tree, I just see Boogie laying on the ground next to a big paw print. I look down. Such a weird way to investigate. Such a weird way.
You know what? Some of our methods aren't as usual. Okay.
Imagine for a second that the person's footprint would technically be that of like a size fucking 35 shoe, right? I mean, it's a massive footprint.
So as big
the
as
animals.
Fucking elephant man.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was necessarily as big as the orc. Like you're 6 foot tall. Let's say, for instance, that this is 5.5 feet in length.
Okay, lay down and let me see how big it is. I need to measure it out comparing to you, cleric.
So it's a foot
Dude.
taller than Roland.
So I lay down next to it, and the print is actually bigger than the cleric.
Yeah.
Perfect. I understand now. Now I can tell the party how big it is. About this much bigger.
If Roland falls into the print, he would need help getting out.
Oh, it's that deep too?
Like it's pressed in there. You're 4 foot tall, right? Or 3 foot tall.
Yeah, like 3.5, I think.
Right. So it's at least 3.5 in there.
Or if I have my high heeled boots on.
Okay. So what else would you like? You guys have maybe 1 or 2 more questions before he zaps you out of here.
Either you guys
So,
know what it is.
Well,
I'm going to look at
know.
Boogie, and I want to let them know, hey, on the other side of this tree are 2 puncture marks where this toxin was entered in. Either this thing has a long enough neck to wrap around and bite, or more than one entity was here at the same time.
Well, I would say more than one. There's two prints here. There's this one, and then there's this squiggly one. So,
And
wow.
I've seen this poison before. This is an old throw poison. Very few would.
Well, we do have a dro.
Good boy.
Don't trust the dro. Never trust the
Never
dro.
trust the dro. Shut up, Bard.
Okay.
So
Go ahead. I'll give you 2, 3 more questions before I zap you out.
I want to see if there is anything on the tree itself, such as like a producing fruit.
Okay, roll me a perception, and then add your nature into it.
Oh, you want a high number there. There's a dirty, well, never mind. Hold on. You got the wrong number. That's a 19.
19. You could kind of see that maybe there's a fruit, but it's long ways up there.
How far?
Is it so far that the orc couldn't throw me or Roland to get it?
I'm
I'll
pretty
tell
good
you
shot.
this.
I can shoot it down.
You know, we're worried about
tell you
throwing it, and you do have a pistol.
I'll tell you what. If both of them toss you, yes.
What?
It would be a combined strength roll. But yes, they could probably get you that high.
Well, if I throw?
If you and the goblin throw me, I might be able to reach that.
What if you stand on my shoulders and the goblin stands on your shoulders? Will we reach it then?
Well, considering your strength would be throwing me, I don't think this is 3 men in a trench coat type situation.
My acrobatics is like a +3. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my acrobatics is like a -1. We're not going to be standing on shoulders anytime soon.
Okay, I got this. Okay, who am I throwing?
It doesn't really. Okay. So it would probably be easier with combined strength to throw Roland because he is smaller. But this is completely up to you. So I need you to figure out what you're doing because if you're throwing Veloz, it's a different number. If you're throwing Roland, it's a different number.
I got a +6 in strength, so.
But it's a combined strength roll. So you
That means I'd have to make the check too.
As long as you guys promise not to drop.
I
Well,
promise
I
to
can't
not
help
drop
what
you.
gravity does. So hopefully you grab the branch and hang on and climb down.
Well, I rolled a 26, so.
So apparently the orc just grabs the goblin and throws. Let me help. Hold on. 14. That'd be a 16.
Hold on. You might have
Watch, it was a combined of 25. You go over here by yourself, grab the goblin, chunked him all the way to the fucking top of the tree to hit whatever's at the top. Like,
What did you guys roll together?
A 26
32.
Okay. You needed a 36.
Fuck.
how
Hold
high
on,
up on the
hold
tree did he
Hold
get?
on, 26 plus 16. I did the math wrong. Isn't that 46? Or 42?
Yeah.
Wow, let's just bust out the TB Texas Institution calculator real quick.
It is 42. We made it.
Okay. So, all right. Here's what I need from Roland now. So you guys chuck him up there, and he makes it to the top of the tree. I need
all the way
you.
to the top or just to the fruit? Like, where am I exactly?
Well, that's what we're going to roll for. So you get him up there, and he sees the fruit. Now, I need you to roll me 2 different rolls. I need you to roll me a con to see
Okay.
if you even can remotely fucking grab the fruit. You're flailing in the air.
Okay, so that's an 18 plus 2,
Fuck.
so 20.
What'd you say?
18 plus 2,
So
20.
20. Okay.
30, 20.
We okay. All right. Now I need you to roll me a dex.
Is that for the fall? Okay, so I'm actually going to help with that. This is what I've been sitting on for quite a while now. Feather fall.
Okay. Is that a cantrip or do you have to cast it on him?
I have to cast it. So
Okay.
now I've got to hit a moving target, but I'm going to pair that with guidance. So I'm going to get a +4. I'm going to get a plus D4 on this. So let's go for it.
All right. Just so okay. I was gonna make you roll at a disadvantage, but roll a straight up roll.
Okay, so that I was going to roll my disadvantage now. So that's 17 plus my spell to hit, which is 6. It's 23.
So you're gonna hit it, man. So okay. Roland, you have okay. So we're gonna cancel out that second roll. So Roland, he watches Roland flies up there and he's flailing and he sees the fruit and goes, "Ooh, mine!" And he grabs the fruit and he bear hugs it. Well, what happens is unfortunately, fruit just doesn't come right off the fucking tree. He has to like pop and jump a little bit, and then pretty soon, all of a sudden, you hear pluck, and down comes Roland. And just then, Velas, thinking quickly, casts Featherfall, and you watch as Roland just kind of do. You know the music from Dumbo. Do. That's how Roland comes down. Roland lands on his feet, goes, "Okay, maybe we better not do that again." But anyway, was that funny? Yeah. What you guys are now looking at is a golden apple.
I want to roll a religion check on that.
Okay.
18.
You know this golden apple to be that of a mimicry of the Indian apples. It is not a true golden apple from Induin herself. It is a mimic.
I recommend not eating that.
Right?
So before you put that in your mouth, don't.
Okay. I need you to roll me now, either Boogie or Roland. You need to roll me, or you both can roll. You need to roll me, Roland, a medicine check, and because you would understand what this probably is because you've been around. Bogey, you need to roll me a nature check.
Do you want me to roll a medicine check too?
You can if you want.
I got a
I
16.
got a high medicine.
I got a nat 20.
25.
Okay, cool. So you guys have heard of these apples before, and they do about the same thing as Induin's apples. These are, if you will take a bite out of them or reduce them down to a sort of liquid, they will do the same thing as a major health potion. These guys will give you 1d12 plus 3 health back. So this apple has 5 uses.
How many apples are up there? You want to go again?
Not particularly, but I mean, we could probably try once or twice more.
Well, if I had both horns, I would say we could probably get a twofer. But one of you have one of my horns, so.
I will give you one more chance here before I zap you out. So if you want to try to grab another one, go for it. If you want to look around, you've got either one more try to grab an apple or two more questions before I zap you out.
Do y'all have any more questions? That really depicts what we do next.
Okay. If you want to try to get another apple, it's going to be the same thing that applies, except I'm going to roll against you guys.
Can we do one question and one apple? Or is it strictly two questions or an apple?
It's either two questions or an apple. You're pushing it. The hawk.
What do y'all think?
You guys like that's a first. I could have just flew up and grabbed one for you. This is more entertaining to watch.
Then I would like to use one of my questions.
And I would like to use one of my questions.
And you fly up and catch one? I don't know.
I also have
Roll
another
me a-
question.
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm the wrong character for this shit. Hold on. Yeah, that's a 6.
He goes, no, this is fucking hilarious. Get after him.
Pitter patter.
Let's get out.
What is your question, Bogey? Since you had a question.
Yeah, can you get me an apple?
Roll a persuasion.
An 18.
Please go a long way. Fuck. Okay. So
Yes.
he looks at Bogey, and because he looks at Bogey and he goes, I'll be right back. And he jets upwards and brings back down an apple. Now, the unfortunate thing about this apple is it has a chunk bit out of it.
Oh.
So it has 3 uses. He goes, I got hungry while I was up there. Leave me alone. And with that, he zaps you guys back. And you guys get forced back through the Bifrost. And out you guys come. And you are holding 2 apples, one full and one half eaten. And you guys come out and you guys are now shaking actual frost off you. You're
Wait a
back
minute.
right in
Does
there.
that mean I just took damage?
No.
Okay.
So you guys are now back staring at your guys' party. What would you like to say to them?
I want to tell the entire party everything that we've learned. So I'm gonna look at Vex. I'm gonna let Vex know we have a poison that seems to be of Drowish descent. We have apples. We're not really sure what they actually do. You missed a great scene. Every single one of I didn't roll high enough because I tried to roll on it too.
Veloz explains to you guys what happened. And you guys are now standing at the stone table, and it's up to you guys what you want to do next.
I think we should look into Loki. Just based on the footprints and where the poison was and the eyes.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Anybody figure out how to get him to come to us?
Was there a temple for him when we went to the Holy District? Did anyone see while we were there?
Hey Bear, can I roll for a religion check on that? Because none of us specifically asked when we were there.
Yep, I'll let you roll for it.
17, is that good enough?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You notice that most of the gods were venerated there. Loki's temple, however, had a sign above the door or over the door. So, I'll
So
give you that.
there was a temple there. What the sign said, I don't know. I was just passing by, going to Fenrir's house. But there was a sign, and we could probably go see what that sign said.
I think that's a good idea.
Seems like
Okay.
a reasonable starting point.
Before we go, we need to air out some things. Come to my attention that some of you have problems with each other. Come to my attention, we have problems with a specific rogue. Let's say now, anything in the past is just that, the past.
Yes, if you are willing to move past, I will too.
I've been moved past it. That's why I stood in the way and made the goblin get off in his own little corner before he did something he regretted.
I will do my best.
All we can really ask from a lawful good orc, I suppose. Very law-abiding orc.
Yes,
Weird.
and I just want to let you know that I did let it slide. Wow, but you weren't there.
There's a lot that has happened with me not being present. And that is where my grievance comes in. I think that we need more trust amongst each other. Where friends are, we must trust. That doesn't mean we just go with what's being said, obviously. But what it does mean is if one of us decides to, let's say, go walk to a temple, they're not immediately tailed. No pun intended.
Listen, nobody came with you to your temple. We all went to our own, except for me and Alina. We went to the same goddess.
Y'all have followed me everywhere I went.
Mm,
Y'all followed me to the merchant. Y'all followed me to the doors of Eric when I beat on the door with my mace. You followed me to the temple district. You have been following me. And it has come noticed.
I think that there's safety in numbers. That if we split the party, some of the party needs to go with the rest so that nothing happens to any one of us.
I am too all on my own.
Yes, but you are always one fronting, are you not?
Seems I need to air out a miscommunication.
Okay, you only have one
There.
body.
That is true. When I spoke with Fenrir, I was made whole. I can flip, toss, and lock away any part of me I so wish.
Until you have two bodies, you are one demon. I'm not very good at math, but that math I understand.
When you have two abiding in one, you have what is called the ticking time bomb. So what we need is trust to know when I switch and when I lock it away and when there's parts of me I bring out that I don't have necessarily people following, because it's a danger to others if, let's say, I freeze. Let's say I'm fighting a guard, and let's say this guard attacks me, and I'm trying to get the leaf to come forth and handle it the right way. There's a chance I freeze. Do you want to take that blow?
I can take it. Can you take it unconscious?
I can take a lot more than I let on.
Well, I'm sure Valith can, honestly.
This is the loss now.
I know you're Veloz. I am talking about Valith, though. I'm just saying. He always picks fights, so I assume that he can take a lot, just based on that.
I lean in close to Boogie. The leaf can't take shit.
Okay, but I do want to ask, if we have to get Loki, can Veloz come out?
I see that unwise.
But who else to cause mischief? Well, there's a goblin with bombs, I guess.
Did someone say my name?
I mean, yes.
There's been an awful lot of talking of me lately.
Well, yeah, you were like the first person we dealt with. There's two of you, but
Okay, where's my mead?
Oh dear.
hold on, wait. Before you get the mead, what are we doing?
I'm drinking.
Need to find Loki.
This is how we find him.
Drinking? I don't think that's the answer.
No.
But the mischief that comes when I drink. Oh, it's world breaking.
Okay, but it'd be better to find Loki in the temple versus in the dragon ring.
You want me to drink in the temple?
No. We're gonna go to the temple first and then read what it says and then cause chaos.
Roland, roll me a d20.
Uh, 17.
I'll give it up.
Okay.
Computer.
It's not interested in you. Go ahead and keep talking.
Well, the mead's been poured. Means it must be drank.
What did you do? Bring back the other one.
Bring back the other one. No. It's my time now.
We need the rational brain working right now, not the fun.
You need rationality. That seems like something within yourself, not within me.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well,
I mean, I can let him back out, but he's going to have questions why I have a horn of mead in my hand. He doesn't drink.
You can hand the horn to me for just a second. I'll only drink some of it.
You can't have this.
I don't drink. Hold your horn. You come back.
I only have one horn left.
The one.
We're still in the
So
clearing, right?
Okay.
Right.
I lean my head down to hand Elena the horn on my head.
No,
I
not
don't know
that
what this is
one.
going to do. Do you feel better?
Bogey's just gonna reach out and touch the horn.
Like reach up for the horn.
I don't like the phrase reach around.
This one, friend. This one.
I'm getting very Gollum-like right now.
Oh, gosh.
The horn's my precious. My precious.
So you want to hold this horn?
Yeah.
Not this horn.
No, not the one in your hand. Head.
I'm terrible at making business decisions. So I think here's what I do. And I think this is the best for everyone involved. I chug the mead, and then I hand the horn to Vex.
All right.
Remember, I said we need to trust one another. This is how we do so.
How drunk are you?
That's a D6, isn't it, Bear? Yeah, that's a 5. I'm fucked.
Pretty much. So, okay. So you watch as Valith now hands over the horn to Vex. Vex, you need to make sure in your inventory you have the drinking horn. As you guys get done talking, or you're still talking essentially, Boogie, roll me a perception, please.
Okay. No. A 24.
Jesus. Okay. So you okay. So out of the trees into the clearing comes a man, and he's very out of breath, very he's a messenger, a courier, and he shows up to you and he goes, "You guys are needed back at the palace. Please, hurry." And with that, he hands over the message. You read the message. He takes off running back.
I can't read words.
Can my bear carry me and Valise? They seem to need help.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw Valise on the back of my bear.
I can ride my puppy.
They can.
Okay, can you ride it drunk?
Are you sure that that's a good idea right now? We shall see.
So you guys are heading back towards Al-Anon then, I assume?
Yes.
Can I take a break? I gotta get my kid medicine.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna get back into session here. Everybody ready to go? Okay. So you guys are now heading back towards Al-Anon. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Drunkily, but
As you
yes.
guys are traveling down the road, you come to a sign that says Smallville. And you notice that in the road there is a tree blocking the road. And you figure that if you can just travel towards this town, maybe you can get back on and around and get back into Al-Anon.
I can move the tree. Just give me a second.
Oh, you can talk to the trees?
No, I don't speak for the trees. I could firebolt.
I will
We're
say
all-
roll that at a disadvantage.
Well, they were both 10s plus my 6, so 16 on both. Do with that
I
what you
will.
will.
It hits, but the being that it's a drunk spell, it hits the tree and then fizzles out. Is
Let's
Elena
try this
having problems
again.
with her?
What?
I'm here. I switched over to the laptop and now it's just being weird.
Okay, you're good.
So you see Valith as he says, let's try this again. He's trying to get a fireball to come into his hand, or well, hellish rebuke is what you see that I'm trying to start at this point. And I'm just staring at it.
Okay. Okay. Are you all just standing there watching him do this? Or
Squirrel's cowering in fear because of the tree.
Let's grab Billy's arm and tries to pull him away.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Nappy nap.
So you guys are trying to pull Valid towards this new town. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
Right. All right. So you guys start walking through here, and you notice that something is odd. You notice that this trail has not been used anymore. It's almost as if maybe you're walking to a ghost town. But you figure that if you can get on the other side of this, there might be a better road back into Allen. You guys walk out of you walk into a clearing, and there, staring at you, is what would be considered a fun town. So, it has carnival rides, it has games, it has inns and taverns, but but nobody's around. It's a ghost town. There's nothing there. And as you guys begin to walk into the town, I need everybody to roll me a perception real quick.
I'm still sleeping.
Okay. Who's carrying you?
My pupper.
We'll roll for your pup.
18.
I got a 19 and a 25.
Okay.
The bear got a 19. I got a 25.
I got a 21.
Okay.
Dirty
I got a
thing.
6.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough. You guys don't see anyone, but you get that weird like twitch that somebody or something is watching you. And from everything that you can tell, there are a bunch of like you can tell that there's a bunch of animatronics, and these things have done like they had a use at one point, but they're no longer working. Like they're limp, and you notice that every now and then you can see like an automaton, but it's completely there. There's no use to them. There's nothing there. You guys continue to walk, and you guys end up coming to um this toy store, and you look at this toy store, and something is telling you to walk in. Does somebody want to walk in, or what do you want to do? You
I'll
have to
walk
go
in.
through the toy store to go to the other side. It's almost as if it's meant that you have to walk through this toy store to get out of town.
Well, of course, I'm
I'll walk in.
interested. There's a bunch of robots and things. things
Air is the toy
Toy store. Toy store.
toy store.
Good job.
somebody slapped the tiefling.
So, are you walking in? What are you doing?
Walking in.
Are the doors
I want-
closed to it?
Do they have
Like
snacks and
closed doors?
toys?
Is there a way to
door?
Is there a way to walk around the toy store?
No. You have
What
to
about-
you have to go through the toy store to get to the other side of the road. It's like
What
this
about-
town is like one big it's kind of a maze, and you have to like you start at one side and then you end at the other. But it's like a big giant strip mall, but with rides and fun things to do, but it's a ghost town essentially. So your ending is walking through this toy store. And so to answer Roland's question, sorry, Squirrel, what did you have? What did you ask?
What about going over?
Okay, Squirrel, if you want to try to crawl over, roll me a acrobatics.
The squirrel doesn't like trees, but is willing to climb a building.
Right. So roll it at a disadvantage.
Okay. I guess the distance would be 16. I'll
Okay.
trade that out.
So you watch as the squirrel takes off and goes up and over and is now on the other side.
With no protection.
Mhm.
Fuck.
So we'll come back to it
Um,
later.
Well, actually, this now raises another concern for me. How high up is this building?
It's fairly high. It's a big
Talking
building.
30,
I would
40,
say
50.
it's 3 stories. So, I mean,
So if my puppy was to dash twice up it, would you think he'd be able to make it? Like, would I be at a disadvantage or at a normal roll for that?
are you trying to ride him up and over?
Right.
I would say your puppy could make it without you.
The Leith gets off and sends the puppy to protect the squirrel.
Okay. I'll let that happen. So, leads me to Roland. What were you asking?
I just wanted to do a quick check around like the entryway, just make sure we weren't about to like walk into a trap or anything.
Roll.
17 plus that just perception.
You can add your tinkering ability to it if you want.
In other words, it's a trap.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 17 plus 4.
Okay. So 22,
20,
21.
17 plus 4 is 21.
21. As you get to looking at the door, you notice that there is a tripwire running from one end of the door to the other end of the door.
I would like to try to disarm it.
Okay.
If I know am I familiar with the mechanics of it?
Yeah. So you're familiar. So
And I do
roll
have
at
a
an
tinker tool.
advantage. Right. Roll an advantage and add your tinkering check.
Okay, so that first one is a 17. And second one is a 14.
So you'll go with the 17 one, obviously. So you disarm the trap completely. You're free to walk in.
Shall we enter?
The door isn't locked? Hmm.
Unrelated, but does Rowan need any like additional parts for his robot from any of the electronics before we go in?
I mean, I could check over him. But he said they were pretty gutted. He said they were pretty gutted and useless, so I kind of figured it was all.
I just said that they were dead. They're just dead.
I mean, well, then if that's the case, the whole way to this point of it, I would have been looking at every single one of them because that's my nature. I would have been checking it all out.
Okay, and I will say, if there's something that you wanted out of them, fine. I need to know what you wanted, and I'll roll to see if you get it.
I mean, specifically, it would just really be anything I could use for repairs on my robot or upgrades, anything of that sort of nature.
Okay.
If I
will say that you found. You ready? You got the ability to write this down. You find 4 power crystals. You find 6 hands. You find 2 like armor plates. And you find 3 full heads. And you find one weapon could possibly be used.
Second account got me 250. The third account's over 1,000.
You guys gonna walk in now?
I think so. Unless anybody else wants to look for anything before we go in.
No, I've got my loot out, just strumming some tunes drunkily as we walk in.
Who's going in first?
Well, I suppose I'm right there. So
So as Roland walks in, you begin to notice that it's legitimately a toy store. There are trinkets. There are there's automatons that you can buy. There's snacks,
Butt plugs.
drinks. There's not a butt plug in there.
family friendly store.
It's family friendly. Now, if you want to go to the second story, third story, I don't know, maybe there's something up there.
To the second story.
But you guys notice that it's basically a toy store. There are certain things that if you wanted to pick up, you probably could. But you also notice at the other end of the room, there's a door or there are stairs going upstairs.
It does the condition of the store match like its surroundings? Like, is it in the same shape
No.
as outside? Or is this way better shape?
No, it's in way better shape.
Definitely magic.
Is it well lit?
Yes.
I think while we're here, we should probably check out everything.
I would say, someone should roll perception, not me. I was going to, but I rolled a
Are
nat
you-
1, so anybody but me at this point.
Is everybody inside?
I got
would
a
I'm walking in.
21.
I said I had my loot going inside, so yeah.
I'm asking a question. Is everyone inside the building?
Yes, I walked in.
I follow.
Okay. As everybody passes the threshold, the doors slam shut and you hear the click of a lock.
Spooky.
You are now in the Toyland Emporium. And you listen as a voice comes over like an intercom. And it says, "Welcome to the Emporium, where all your dreams can come true. I am Dr. Froy. I am the benefactor of this place. And just mind your steps. Mind your P's and Q's. And it exits.
It's said to go up the steps.
It's
How would you spell Dr. Froy?
F-R-O-Y, Dr. Froy.
He said mind the steps. We go up the steps.
Hold
Don't
on.
think that's quite right.
No, belief. That's not what that means.
Wait a minute. Let's watch our steps. Don't step anywhere yet.
I rolled a 21 on perception.
Okay. You look around and it seems pretty normal. Like there's the one trap at the door, but you don't seem to find anything else being a problem.
I would like to if we're all in, I'm sure I'm pretty close to that back door. Or am I like halfway in the room?
I'd say you're 3/4 away to the door. To the other door.
I'm assuming the door is locked, but I would like to look at the lock situation. If I
Okay.
kind of see how bad we're screwed right here. What do you want me to roll, Tinker?
tinker and then roll at a disadvantage.
Okay, so that one was a dirty 20, and that one was a 15.
Okay. You've seen this lock before. You know that you can't pick it.
Well,
Now-
we're stuck.
You would also know that this is an arcane lock, and something is holding it shut.
We got to try to find the source of the
Yes.
arcane magic.
So
You say that to us?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do an
will
arcane roll?
Explain the depths
do
of
an
the lock
arcana roll.
and what we're looking for. Or
Disadvantage still because I'm
general
drunk,
idea
right?
of what we're looking
Yep.
Damn, the second one was a nat 20. That sucks ass. So I've got a 14.
Okay, so you would still know that this is an arcana lock, and it has a Horcrux, basically. You have to destroy the thing that it's holding.
Okay,
That has
so
its hold.
we gotta find the Horcrux. It should be like a horseshoe.
A horseshoe? Like a whore's shoe?
Like a winch. Like a winch shoe. A horseshoe.
Oh,
A Horcrux.
half or thigh. Thigh high boot or half boot.
okay, well, we already investigated this floor. I guess it's time to go up a floor.
Did we really investigate
Maybe they
the
have
whole-
special beads.
Are you going upstairs, or what are we doing?
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
going
upstairs.
Okay.
Can I summon a familiar to go check out the upper floors?
You can try.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me find the thing.
Not a
I
bad
know I
scout.
have it somewhere. I rolled a 14.
So you said, okay, so you summon a familiar, and a mouse comes running up and looks directly in the face and goes, "What can I do, boss?"
Can you go check out the upper floors and tell us what you see?
No.
Okay, cool. Can you scurry out the back door and tell us what you see out there?
No. We're trapped in here.
What can you do?
It's terrifying up there. Why would I go up there? It's terrifying.
How do you know it's terrifying?
I've been up there. It's terrifying up there.
Then tell me what's up there.
He goes, I don't really know what they are, but they're long, they vibrate.
Long and vibrate. I'm running up the stairs.
It's terrifying up there.
Not for me.
I will follow.
Okay. The mouse will follow also because the find familiar spell doesn't end until you send the familiar away. So, as you guys walk up the stairs, what you guys take for vibrating dildos are in reality toy swords that make sounds and like a lightsaber and things. You walk as this is there are crossbows that shoot like snubbed arrows. There's swords, there's axes. These are all like for the bigger kids toys. It's
Oh, this was disappointing.
right.
I would like to do an investigation in this room.
Hold on a second. Roland, roll me a perception.
Nat 20.
Okay. You hear, just you hear gyros and gears begin to work and move. But that's it.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
Yep. From downstairs.
All right. Well, I wanna just kind of mindlessly wander off towards that sound.
Okay. Boogie, what did you want to roll for?
An investigation in the upper floor.
Okay, you would have to walk up the stairs to do that.
Yes, I was following the leaf.
But did he go upstairs then?
Yes, he went upstairs.
Oh yeah, he ran up the stairs.
So you have Roland going one way. Okay. So you're going to follow up there. So as you come out into kind of like a storage room. But then at the end of the room, there is a office. What you would assume is an office.
Can I search the room for booze?
You want to search the storage area for booze.
Correct. You said there was an office. I wanted to see if you
There's
got
an
drunk
office.
the first time.
There's a storage room, and then the office is more towards the back.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to actually go in the office.
Can I read what's on these crates in the storage room? I'm assuming it has crates.
Yeah.
But do I need to roll for that, or what do they say?
Yeah, you need to roll to see what language it's in.
18.
Can you read drunk?
Oh yeah, well let me roll again. 15.
Yeah, I'll say you got it. What languages do you know?
I know Abyssal, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
Okay, it's in Dwarvish. So basically, these are dwarven-made toys along with gears and things to fix some of the automatons. There is no out.
You would think somebody would be drunk writing in Dwarf.
Okay, we're gonna pan back down to the second floor because I believe Elena and Roland are still, and Vex maybe are still there. Is that what I'm understanding? Yes. Okay, Roland, I need you to roll me a perception, please.
Dirty 20.
Okay. The sound of gears and gyros and are now pretty prevalent. And it almost seems like to you that the automatons that you guys seen down there are maybe starting to wake up. You're not for sure because you can't really see them. You would have to walk down the stairs to see if they're actually doing it. At this point, Elena and Vex now hear what you're hearing.
I think we should check this out. See what's going on.
Can I send my little friend back down the stairs to see what's happening down there?
You can try.
That's a 20.
Good.
Do I add anything to it?
No, you're fine. 20 is
Okay.
enough. So the mouse looks at you, goes, "You want me to go back down there?" Really?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Are you fucking crazy? You woke him up. And with that,
But what?
he jumps off of your hand and scurries into a little hiding hole. And gone.
I didn't dismiss you. Come back.
And he pokes his head out to his little hole and goes, "Fuck you, I don't care." Goes right back in his hole.
Well, at this point, I'd like to holler up the stairs and try to get the other two's attention.
Okay. So, okay. Um,
I guess I don't know what the how exact the layout is. Are the stairs within the room, or are they in their own?
right. So I mean, it's a very big room, and they're just on the stairs, and it's like a loft, so they would technically be able to hear you. The problem is okay. No, that's fine. If you want to yell, go for it.
Well, maybe I do it. It's too late. Yeah, I want to try to get their attention.
Okay. All right. Are you going to go down the steps to try to see what's actually there? Or I mean, are you going to yell at them and then go down the stairs to see what you can see, or what's the deal?
I mean, I was just trying to let everybody know what the heck was going on. I was going that many steps, I
So
guess.
Roland tells the entire party that they hear gears and gyros moving and like mechanisms clicking on and on, almost like the what?
Piece. I forgot about the earpiece.
Right. Yeah, you guys gotta I'm not gonna remind you of everything, guys. So um so now what do you guys want to do? You know now that the automatons are maybe starting to wake up downstairs.
Well, I think we should get what party we have in here back together and go down together.
Did he just say the CCs are up?
What?
I'm in the earpiece. Did he just say the CCs are up?
CC.
Yeah, cybercuck.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yes,
Mhm.
the cybercucks are alive.
I'm gonna pull
Well, I'm going
out.
back down the stairs. I've got to see this.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Yeah, I would also like to ready myself.
I would say we should probably try to. I was gonna say maybe we send the rogue down there first to check it out, to get us a layout.
You guys are all so
No.
freaking that none of this is gonna. Okay, all right.
What do you mean no? You have stealth.
All right, Vex. I want you to go check it out. So roll me a
No.
stealth.
The
Did you
cleric,
just say no?
the cleric was like,
I'm
"Oh
trying to
yes,
figure-
we all work together. It's great. We should all work together."
Pastor, I'm trying to get you introduced.
Me?
Hey, Vex.
Everyone else in your party.
I'll go with you.
I don't think that your drunk ass is going to help me any.
I've got heavy stealth.
I'll be right behind you. You have the earpiece. We're not leaving you. You're stealthy and quick.
There's no shadows for me to hide in.
You are the
Belief
shadow.
just had an idea. Belief just had an amazing idea. You are the shadow. Belief had a great idea.
But I need shadows to help.
Right. This thing's well lit. So I have,
Is
I
there
have a great
light
idea.
switch?
I'm going to split into my 4.
Okay.
And because that's a cantrip, I can do that without having to roll for it. And then I'm going, right. So I'm going to send 2 of them down there.
Okay. So you can't see out of their eyes.
Right. But if they can make it back, I can get what's going on.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So, Vex, are you going to use that as a distraction, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm using that as a distraction.
Lit and this cup do not go together. I need the blue
They
cup.
were or no?
Yes. They said yes.
Okay. So roll me a stealth at advantage.
This lid goes on this cup.
Dirty 20.
Okay. That'll be enough. So you, as 2 of the leaf mimics, run down the stairs, and they're trying to get everything started. As you jump to the bottom of the steps and hide underneath the steps, you are now in full view of what's going on. And what is going on there are 5 Warforged, all carrying shields and blades, shields and swords, and they are all standing there. And you watch as one turns, and another one turns, and with absolutely weird speed, slices off each one of the heads of the mimics. And you watch as the Warforged picks up the head of this tiefling, turns it in their hands, and then chucks it up the steps.
Right before it comes up the steps, you hear Valith, mimic.
Who was standing on the steps?
Well, I assumed that would be
think I'm
me because
fairly close.
I sent the mimics down. So I would assume that would be me.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I not
Get hit.
dexterity you out of that? Because I have dark vision. I'd be able to see in dark spaces.
You take 4 points bludgeoning damage.
You're not in a dark space.
You are drunk.
You're
I'm not.
You're drunk.
Now, you're going to roll to see if you take psychic damage because you're drunk and you just seen one of your own heads get at you.
Well, hey, even at a disadvantage, that's not bad. I got a 19.
That's good enough. So you don't take any psychic damage. 13. It's an 8. That's a 5. And that's a natural fucking 20. So one of the Warforges looks around and is looking directly at you, Vex. They don't necessarily see you, but they think you're there.
And Vex talks into the headpiece or earpiece and says that she's been spotted.
Okay.
Awesome.
You guys, what you do next?
The jig is
I
up.
gotta pee. Hold on.
Great. So I appease. We have battle planning time.
What material are these stairs?
I want to see if I can like be collecting sticks outside and making a little like plate for whenever y'all guys get out.
Right. Just can someone like virtually send a mimic and bop the squirrel? Oh, that's me. Don't forget my puppy is out there with you. And he has an earpiece too. However, I think now's the best time to really put a plan together. You have a drunk bard who's already taken 4 damage. I'm at 32 health right now. We have Roland that could send Cogsworth down ahead of himself to not take damage himself. Boogie, is your bear with us?
Yes.
Okay, that's not a bad thing to get ready to send. I wouldn't necessarily say send it at the same time because this is probably a stairwell. It's not going to be able to fit everybody at once. If we all come rushing down it, we're going to get picked off one by one. So we're going to have to be very careful how we do this. Sending anything other than yourself would be beneficial.
Are these stairs wood or metal?
They're wood.
Your bear may fall through.
How big is the room downstairs? Like dimension wise?
Big enough for 5 Warforges.
Yeah, I mean it's a big room. I mean, yeah, it's big. It's not a small room by any sense of the word.
I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but I'm going to go ahead and shift into the Raptor.
Okay.
And I'm going to hop down the stairs towards one of them.
Okay. So to answer one of the questions that I heard before I had left to pee, the Warforges are built better than Cogsworth. They're actually plated. You would realize, especially Roland, would realize that these are probably the security guards of this entire town.
Well, I technically haven't seen them yet. So
Right. but you're gonna take a stab in the dark at realizing that maybe just maybe them slicing a head off and throwing it up there means that maybe just maybe. So you watch as Elena changes into this raptor style animal and flying leaps down the stairs. And since the Warforge isn't ready for it, hold on a second. I wasn't expecting for you to attack them quite yet. So give me 3 seconds.
Can I? Well, shit.
While he's doing that, am I the only one that's taking damage? Anybody else not healed up from a short or long rest yet? Because we haven't had one.
You should all have been at full health when we started.
Yep, I'm good.
No, we took that exhaustion, remember?
Oh, that is true.
Oh, yeah.
So you
I need to
guys
know.
right. You do have 1 point of exhaustion, all of you. So I forgot about that. So
I have a question.
How do I add that into my
just write it
thing?
down.
It's just gonna be a mental
I
note,
have
yeah.
it
Just write
written
it
down.
down. There's not really a better way to do it on there.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay. So Elena, since you jump down there, I will give you attack of opportunity. So go ahead and roll for it. See if you can make the hit.
Okay. 16. Am I adding anything to that?
Whatever the plus is to hit with that creature.
That's a +7, so 21.
Yeah. Okay, that hits for sure.
Means.
So right. So the raptor jumps and begins to bite at the Warforge's face. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find the thing. 2d6. So it's twice.
Does it have
That's
a
a
multi
2.
attack?
Yes, it does.
So if it does 2 claws, just roll your damage and then times it by 2.
Okay. Start.
Okay.
3 times 2, 6.
So 6 points of damage. Gotcha. Okay. It's better than nothing. Okay. So I had to do that real quick. So back to the top here. Okay, so you have Elena running down. Is nobody gonna go up and try to check the office? Like,
I still have my 2 mimics. I'm sending one. No. I'm gonna send one up there to go check the run down that hall and try to check the office.
Okay.
But you
Because they gotta go up the stairs, get through the storeroom, and then get to the office. I understand they can't see, but I'm gonna have them go check the office and come back down.
Okay. All right. So you have Boogie, who's geared up and ready to attack. You have Roland, who's geared up and ready to attack. And you have Vex, who's already down there. So I assume Vex is ready to spring at some point. Veloz, what are you doing?
So Belief himself with the extra mimic I have, I'm leaving one mimic on that floor that I'm currently on, to where if something does happen up top and it gets destroyed, I have something else to relay me the message. Like if a head comes rolling down the stairs, I have something else that can tell me. I'm gonna go down the stairs, and I want to get one of the Warforges that is not already engaged with, and I want to cast Magical Darkness on him.
Okay.
Is there anything I could be doing outside?
No, you're outside. You're not even remotely in this battle.
You're not here at all for this.
Can I be collecting sticks for everyone when they get out?
Yeah, whatever.
And actually, since I know what the hell I'm looking for too, I want to look for the crooks and have Cogs helping downstairs.
Okay.
So you're going up with one of my mimics?
You kind of what? black.
Okay, hold up. Roland is going to run up with Felice Mimic and go to the office. Is that right?
And basically, I tossed Cogs and opened him up as he was going down the stairs. So,
All right. And Cogs has his sword and his Eldritch Cannon, correct?
yes, with the flamethrower.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna pan out to Roland and Valise Mimic. As Roland reaches the end of the hallway, he opens the door, and this is the scene that he sees. He sees a automaton that has basically killed Dr. Freud. Like the automaton literally has their hands around Dr. Freud's throat, and um you just see the skeletal remains of Dr. Freud. But you notice that the automaton necessarily isn't like it doesn't work like the other ones. Something's different about this one. And as you walk over to the desk, you start to read the journals and you start to see that for this automaton to work, they need a key. So roll me an investigation to see if you can find it.
That was 19 plus 2.
Okay. So as you look around the room, you begin to see that there's a framed picture, and it looks really off kilter for a toy maker per se room. It's literally a picture of a sailboat fighting a giant narwhal.
Is it low enough on the wall I can grab it?
Yes.
Okay, I want to take it off and inspect it, or
Okay.
see if there was anything on the wall behind it, or check the
Okay.
frame.
I would assume that Valise Mimic is going back to talk about this here in a minute. So there not be anybody fucked out of my house. So as you remove the picture, you notice that there's a safe behind it. And go ahead and roll to see if you can get it open. Or if you can't get it open, you blow it open.
As you say, that was a 17. What did I?
It doesn't budge.
Can my mimic help and give him advantage?
Can I try to shoot the hinge? Is it a type where the hinge are exposed, or what kind of safe code? Can I just see
Yeah,
if I can point blank?
your mimic can try to give him an advantage, but like, what do you want to do?
Just what, like you said, he was trying to get the lock open, right? Like, was he trying to yank it or pick it?
So he tried to pick it and it didn't work, and he tried to he got it picked, but when he ran the lever was froze.
My mimic can help you yank at it if you want to roll like a strength. I mean, you can shoot it if you want, but he can help you roll at an advantage for strength by helping.
Well, I'm kind of just thinking about packing the hinges with gunpowder and then using my plane right gauntlet to ignite it.
Okay. So basically, you're going to try to blow the hinges off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very small dosage, concentrated.
Go ahead and roll at a disadvantage, Corey.
I make
Good
great
thing I'm a
calls.
tiefling.
I don't know if you can read that, but it says fuck.
That would be a nat 1. Okay. So
Goblin's missing both arms.
no, not quite. So none of you's here for this, but anyway, Roland packs in way too much gunpowder on the deal, and basically plants like so much C4 that nobody should ever do this. And you watch as Roland steps back pulls his pistol up, bam, and just like in the Dukes of Hazzard, too much C4. You watch Roland go flying backwards against the wall. Release Mimic's completely gone. Incinerated, even though it's impervious to fire. It's just incinerated by help shrapnel. And Roland, you take you take 8 points of force damage. But there sitting inside the vault is a bag of gems, all ranging at or there's a bag of 5 gems, all ranging at 150 gold apiece. There is 350 gold, 500 silver, 1,000 copper, and a gold ring, and what looks like a wind-up key. Roland. They're showing you what the key looks like.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, all right. So you now are looking at this key, wondering what to do with it. For a second, we'll pan back out. We'll go back down to the battle. So,
After I got done getting blown up, I just kind of shook my ear out a little bit. It was like, works every time.
Right. You notice that the automaton that you've seen is now like on their side. They still look like they're choking somebody, but they're on their side now. And like everything in the room is completely just disheveled. We'll pan back out. So go ahead. Who's down there? We have Ogre down there. We don't have the squirrel. Hell is there. The bear is there. Penguin's not here. Vex is there. And Velocita later. Okay. So here's how this will pan out. Okay. So I need you to roll me an attack. Or shit. I gotta see if they go first. They do not. Okay. So Cogs will have the opportunity to hit one.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll probably go after the next closest one that they're not attacking.
Like you threw Cogs, and Cogs is now sitting down there. Like he's fully aware. So go ahead and roll for your attack with your Eldritch Blast and roll for your attack with your sword.
All right. So that was a 17. I don't know what my plus is for that, but it was a 17 on my attack roll for the cannon.
I would assume it's like a +2 or something like that, isn't it?
I think it's my magic plus, but I'm not 100%. So till I figure
What's
it
your
out.
magic?
It's a plus. My spell is +6 spell attack.
So yeah, it would probably hit then. So roll your damage.
2d8s. That is a 3.
3 points of damage?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because just 2d8, no plus.
Oh, okay. Now roll for your sword to see if it hits.
Oh, and I guess they technically needed to do a DC save of 14.
What's the save?
14.
Okay.
X save for half damage.
Oh, okay. They take the full damage.
And then my sword is a 19.
Oh, that'll hit.
That is a 5.
Okay. Hell, you're up.
Okay, perfect. So I want to ask, the one that looks like it's looking at Vex below the stairs, is there anyone in between them?
No.
Okay.
You can hit them.
I'm going to send my bear to hit them first.
Okay.
I got a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
I hit them for 17 with a bite and 2 claws.
Okay, cool. All right. You're up now.
And then I'm going to use my hunter's mark on that same one.
Okay.
And I can see them from the stairs, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hit from the stairs with my lightning bow.
Okay. All right.
Okay, a 22 hit.
Yep.
All right, sick.
Double the damage.
Going up here.
Okay, with double damage, that's 26. And then you have to do a con save of 14, otherwise it's paralyzed.
Okay. So it is now frozen. Good hit.
Thank you.
Okay. Vex, you are up.
They're doing bedtime, so I'm taking over for a second. So they're hidden right now, right? Still?
Yes.
Okay. You said there's 5. There's Elena on one. How close is Boogie to the other one, or was that the bear that got up close?
The bear's close.
The bear is close.
The bear's close. Okay. And Cogs, how close is he to another?
He's directly in front of one right now.
Okay, so there's 3 that are occupied at the moment.
Yeah, there's 3 that are occupied and 1 that is not.
Okay, so of the 3 that are occupied, we're going to do a sneak attack for dagger throws on the one that Cogs is on.
Okay.
We're going to throw 2 daggers.
Okay.
That'd be a 17 on one and a nat 20 on the other.
So if it's a sneak attack, you just roll damage times 2.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
If you want to throw the 3rd dagger, then
no, you're right.
Sorry.
All right.
That stuff I will help you guys with. I will correct. That's a correction.
That's 11 damage there. And for the bonus action, they're going to try to hide again.
Okay, roll it.
18.
They're not hidden. I got a nat 20 to find you, so you're in the open now.
That's fine. Then I'm up. Right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So now that I'm up, there are still 2 unoccupied. Around one that is unoccupied, I want to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay, roll at a disadvantage. You're drunk still.
Yeah, so I had a nat 20 and then a 16 plus 6.
Okay, so still hits.
Right.
So you're wanting to do the one that doesn't have any damage done to it at all, correct?
Right, I'm ensnaring it in a cloud of daggers to where it can't move. If it moves, it starts taking D8 damage for every attempted move.
Okay. Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself and give
Okay.
myself back my 4 health I just lost.
Okay. All right, Elena, it is actually back to you. What would you like to do? You're muted.
I know, I said that. I would like to continue attacking the
Yep.
whatever, the creature.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
With the eviscerating claw. So that's
You
I don't
need to
want
roll the hit
that.
first, and then you can do what else.
11.
That's the modifier. Okay.
Oh,
It
with
does
the
not hit.
modifier. Oh, with the modifier, it's 7, so 18. Sorry.
Okay, that ties. You have to add that modifier. Uh,
I'm sorry.
so that ties. So what does the visceral claw do?
2d8 plus 4 of slashing damage. So let me switch over here to d8. So that's 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Good. Thanks. Okay. So okay. So while they're doing that, we're gonna pan back out to up top. Roland comes out of their stupor. Roland's not even here. There he is. Okay. Um he grabs the key and he runs over to the automaton on the ground. What would you like to do? You figured that this is probably the key to get them to work.
I will stick it in and give it a twirl. Unintended.
Okay, so as you finish laughing, Aster, it's fine. And Roland pushes the key into the mechanism and begins to twist. It begins to wind up, and you watch as the automaton unclicks, re-clicks, and then stands up. This is where you guys, or this is where Roland meets Hugo. So I will give you two a little chance to do a little banter here, and then we'll go from there.
Well, this is a curious machine.
Who are you? You don't look like Master.
My name's Roland. I am here with my party. We just happened along.
Where? Do you know where he is?
Who is he?
He is, and you will actually hear as they attempt to say his name, static comes through. Like you cannot at all hear
It's
them
censored.
pronounce his name.
I don't know. I don't know who you're looking for, but there's nobody else here that I've seen besides you and those bones.
And Hugo will look over and be a tad confused, blinks a couple of times as he kind of thinks, is that the other one?
The other who? I
The
don't
one
know who
that
you're
took
talking
me.
about.
You would essentially, so you would realize that this automaton has no idea what's going on right now. Dr. Freud stole them from the writings that you found on
the table when you first got here to figure out what was going on, you realize that Hugo was stolen from their original maker.
Would
And the
I know
person
that those bones are the doctor? Would I
you would assume you would
figure that
assume
out?
that they are.
Well, then I would explain to them that that is Dr. Freud, right?
Freud.
Dr. Freud. Freud. The bones, anyways. What's left of him. And that they were standing over them in a suffocation position. In a suffocating position.
I see. Um, as you were the one to awaken me, do you have my key, I presume?
Yeah, if it's not still in your back. Do I still have it, or
No, you would have wound them up, and then the key would have
this thing came back
essentially
out?
let itself go. So
This
you would
key?
have it in your
Ah, may I have that, please? And Hugo will actually hold out his hand for it.
you can hold on to it or you can give it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to this for now, so I can learn a
But
little bit
why?
more. Because I need to know more about this situation. All I know is that you killed somebody. I don't know if you're good or bad, and if this will keep you from doing that to me, then I think I might hold on to it for a little while.
I mean, he's got a point.
You're not the first automaton I've ever dealt with.
Why would I harm you, though? You
I don't
awakened
know.
me.
I don't know. I don't know any of this backstory. I mean, I know what I have gathered, but I don't know
Right. So
necessarily.
at that moment, Hugo, roll me a perception.
All right.
While this was going, could I have you said something to the party through the earpiece? Or maybe that I found
Yeah.
something at least.
Yep, you could do that. So everybody would hear in their ear exactly what you're about to say.
I send my final mimic that I still have up there to
7, by the
Rowan
way.
because he does that.
What's that, bud? Sorry, hold on.
Sorry.
What did you say? Valith, what did your mimic do?
Whenever he came through the earpiece, I sent my final mimic to the top to go up there.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
tell you. I'll tell you what, Hugo. Can you fight?
I believe so, yes.
Then we can discuss this key matter after you help me save my friends.
There's people in trouble?
And down in the bottom floor of this store.
And Hugo is now just going to ignore him for a moment and head immediately down.
Okay. So you watch as Hugo takes off at a sprint. As soon as Hugo reaches the bottom floor, which they are probably a little bit faster than a goblin. Valise caricature goes beside, and Hugo just runs right past it. That doesn't even falter, doesn't even move out of the way. Basically, shoves the mimic
Hold
out of
on, I
the
got
way.
tiny legs.
Right. As Hugo reaches the bottom floor, all of the war forges freeze. They back away, and you watch as they basically disassemble. You essentially found the Horcrux.
Perfect.
Now you guys are staring at Hugo. If you'd like to explain yourself a little bit to everyone.
Hey everyone, look what I found. I have two now.
I have two now.
Where is the fight?
What do you mean? Where was the fight? We were fighting these giant fucking things that were right over here.
But they're no longer working.
Are you the head CC?
What's that, CC?
A cyber cup.
I only
Are
work
you the?
for myself.
Well, if they seem to know who you are.
I do not know who they are.
Believe is just utterly confused and now just holding his head like, what the fuck just happened?
I found this. This is what I use to turn them on, and I show everybody the key.
Changing the diaper. Keep talking.
And I would like that key back now, if the fight is over.
It has a key?
It does have a key. That's how I started it. I don't know what to do. What do you guys think?
Hugo, you would not.
Good. You wouldn't like that we're calling you a thing.
Oh, I have no problem with it. Master calls me in it all the time.
So then what is it?
I am just a Hugo.
Boogie, can you help me here? I'm confused.
I just
It is
think
beyond most automatons I've seen.
I think that you might just be too drunk, Belief. Have you pondered upon that?
And as you see, Valith kind of just try to really think really, really hard. That last mimic gets back down to him and was like, they were up there with the goblin. And so now both the mimic and Valith are both confused.
Why are you confused?
Well, you just kind of showed up, and then we were in a fight, and now we're not. So, like, what are you doing here?
I do not know. Though I do last remember that toy creator taking me from Master. He
And then
might not be pleased.
I'll explain to you guys that the notes upstairs and everything it entailed about Dr. Froy stealing them from its original owner and then being murdered by it.
So is there a reward for finding you?
I do not know.
What was your master's name?
So again,
Oh yeah, that's right.
As my character says their name, everyone now hears just nothing but static coming from my robot. And it stops the moment that they finish saying the name.
I've heard this sound before.
I think that's what's happening inside your brain right now.
Kind of. Static. That's interesting.
Why is it interesting?
I come from a very deep, deep pit of hell. Static is a torture mechanism that Daddy uses.
How many daddies do you have?
Well, let's call him Poppy then, as his daddy won't work. I've got the munch. Oh, Poppy.
Can Bogey understand me when I'm in my shapes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Bogey and say, are we totally done fighting, or is this just gonna like pick back up?
I think that it's over. I honestly, I think the door might be open too at this point.
Then I'm gonna drop my shape and come back to me.
And I think I will give the automaton their key back. Hugo their key back.
So Hugo will take the key and go in his bag where he'll pull out a string, tie it on, and wrap the key around his neck.
Good. You guys want to try the door? You guys want to investigate farther? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'll loot the Warforged. Just see if there's anything better than what was outside, and then then I'm good there.
You said that some of the Warforged had like a sword and shield. Could I actually pick up one of the swords and one of the shields?
Yeah.
Is there a cash
Um,
register?
There is.
Can I go poke at it? See if I can
Can.
get it to open?
So, right. Let's do this one at a time. So, as you watch as Hugo picks up a sword and shield, you guys aren't super leery about it because they don't really seem hostile. But as Roland walks over and is beginning to rummage around in these Warforged, you find each one has 10 gold apiece. You find you can take one of them has a battle axe, one of them, and then the other two have swords, and they all three have shields. You can take all of those if you want. But you also find 3 more power crystals. If you want to take those, you can.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Um,
And I'm only gonna take the battle axe.
Okay. These shields are big enough for other people, so it is something that if you guys were to take, you could also sell that.
I was gonna say I wanted to grab a shield. The leaf would pick up a shield and look at it and go, Veloz may like this.
Yeah, I piled it all after I looted the bodies. I was like, this is what I found for weaponry and
Okay.
armor.
Okay. You do figure out that they are like plated, they are security bots. So, I mean, they are made to take a hit, essentially. So the armor would be, whatever, half plate, full plate, whatever you want. Yeah, okay. Elena went over to the register. Give me a roll, see if you can even give it open.
Okay. On that one. Oh, poop. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Oh, that's a 2.
Since I'm controlling Vex, Vex is gonna go over there. They see what Elena's doing, and they want to pick the lock.
Okay. Roll it.
23.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you're good, bud. So, you watch as Vex picks the lock. It opens up, and what you find in there is a gold bar worth 300 gold. You find a ring, and you find 8 platinum, and you find 300 gold. You find 800 copper, and you find 25 silver. That's it.
Cool.
Does anybody want to look any further?
Are there?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna
Logan, go
ask
ahead.
if there's any like you know where you put coins in and then you twist and something like comes out, like gumball machines, but you know for toys.
Oh, yes, there is.
How many are there?
There's 5 of them. Hold on a second.
While that's going on, I'm just going to take a pile of junk, go over to Roland. But can you make beads?
Beads?
Beads on a string.
Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna put it up his butt. Don't do it.
The other mimic
Okay.
comes over with a bunch of pile of junk as well and goes, beads?
Beads.
I'm
This is
gonna go lay the
escalated to
baby
an
druid
AG.
down.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Go
I'll
lay
be
your
right
child
back.
down if you need to. Yeah. So Bogey walks over to these 5 machines. What are you wanting to do to them? Like, are you wanting to loot them, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I was hoping to loot them. I guess can I smash it open or with my gauntlets?
Yeah. Yes, totally.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna do it to all of them.
Anarchy.
What'd you say?
So in total, you find 6 copper, 5 silver, 5 gold, 1 platinum.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. I I don't want to help you guys, but I'm going to real quick. For the
Real
love
quick.
of God, somebody roll a detect magic.
I don't know if I have that.
Hugo, what do you want to do?
I actually have that spell.
I wanted to look around to see because there's other automatons. I wanted to real quick first see if there's any oil around.
I would say there would be. So yeah.
Yeah, can I pick that up and like put that in my little bag?
Yep. I'll let that happen without a roll.
I'll do detect magic.
Yep.
I always forget I have that with my artistic. That was an 11 plus 3. Yeah. Plus my modifier. Yeah. 14.
Okay. So you feel that there's a magical presence radiating from the 2nd floor.
I would like to cast my detect magic spell
Okay.
at a level 2.
Okay.
Be a nat 20.
Okay. So you feel that there are 3 things vibrating from the 2nd floor.
Me and my mimic are not going to say a word and just start walking up to the 2nd floor.
Okay. What's up, Hugo? What do you got?
Can I actually cast first level identify?
Are you? Yeah, but you don't know that they've detected magic, essentially.
Hmm.
Is that what you're
Alright.
trying to do? Is that what
Yeah,
you're trying
it's
to do?
it would be my version of detect magic because I don't have detect magic. I have identify.
But I believe identify is to identify a magical item as it's placed in front of you, not find it in the
Okay.
dark. I believe I'll have to look that one up, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, I'm scrolling to look at it right now. Just give me a sec.
So you guys watch as Roland and Valise walk up the stairs to the second floor.
Am I honed on it with a nat 20? Am I honed on it to its exact location? Or
Yeah, well, you know all three locations. As far
Right.
as Roland knows, Roland only knows of one.
so I want my mimic to go to one and me to another.
Okay. Okay, so then Roland walks up to the third one, and this is what Roland finds. There is a wooden greatsword that is vibrating with magic. And as Roland reaches out to grab it, it speaks to him and says, "Hi, I'm Woody." Greatsword.
Vibrating Woody.
Oh my god.
This greatsword does 2d8 worth of damage, and it needs to be attuned to, but once it's attuned, it does 2d8 damage plus 5, and then it does an extra 1d6 of bludgeoning damage when you say, here comes the wood.
Okay, so once it's attuned, it does 2d8 plus 6.
Plus 5 bludgeoning damage. But the only way that it will do the extra damage is if you say, here comes the wood. It's got to be on a successful hit. I told you it was going to be a really fun session tonight.
I'm in love.
Look, guys, I got wood.
All right. So Valise extra character walks up on a teddy bear. And the teddy bear is actually a familiar. The teddy bear, seeing Valise character, goes, "Hi, I'm Teddy." Teddy's trigger word, however, is sicko. And what happens is Teddy will lunge at whatever target you want it to target and explode, doing 3d6 plus 3 fire damage. Teddy will come back after 2 long rests.
I'll treasure my wood for Teddy.
Your wood does vibrate.
Okay, Valise, you walk up and you notice over at the walking sticks, one of them is glowing. And as you walk up to this is Thorn. Thorn is a magical staff that allows essentially what it does. It literally entangles its targets and thorns. Doing it's got 5 uses per 3 long rests. And what it does is it's an automatic. Automatic. It will wrap whatever you're pointing at in thorns. They will take 2d6 piercing damage plus 5, and then they will also, on a unsuccessful con save, be poisoned. The con save is 15.
I was about to say, wouldn't that just be what my constitution modifier is plus?
It's yeah. If you can attune to it,
Right.
hey, that's what you guys find upstairs.
I walk over to Roland. I was like, all I got was this teddy bear and a damn stick.
I got a stick too.
Yeah, but that's a wooden sword. At least has a pointy end.
I'll trade
All I
you
got's
for
a
the
damn
teddy
stick. I'll make that trade.
What are you trading for?
teddy bear for his sword.
For the axe.
Okay.
Or great sword, yeah.
Okay. So you two trade. So make sure you guys write that down and have it. Hey,
What was the
Hugo,
damage
what
on
would
that
you
sword, real quick?
The
What?
normal damage was 2d8, and then once you get attuned to it, it's 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning, but only if you say, "Here comes the wolf." Right?
Yep.
And then Teddy was 3.
3d6 plus 3 fire, once per 2 long rest. Trigger word is sick 'em.
Plus 3 fire. How many per long rest?
1 per 2 long rest.
He's essentially a bomb, Teddy.
I know that.
Cool. Okay. So you guys watch as Valith and Roland walk back downstairs. Valith's other character is now gone. You guys watch as Roland has this little teddy bear strapped to his hip, and Valith has this giant wooden greatsword strapped to his back, and a stick that he's now using as like a walking stick. Do you guys tell them what you guys got, or no? Like it's up to you. Like
I found a teddy bear. It's my new best friend,
Oh, what's his name?
Teddy.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I could cause mass casualty right now, but I'm not going to. Uh,
That would be terrible.
so, it has to be you. It has to be said by the person that owns him.
Because basically, do I have to attune to it as well?
Yes. Yes.
okay. Valith is gonna walk over to Elena,
Yes.
and I am going to say, all I found was this goddamn stick. Do you want the fucking stick?
I will take the stick.
You have a stick.
So, as soon as the staff hits Elena's hands, you watch as it turns. It no longer looks like a walking stick. It is literally a staff of thorns and roses. And you now have Thorn. The staff's name is literally Thorn.
Thank you.
So make sure you write down what it does, and we'll go from there. So you
Boogie.
guys are now free to either keep searching or you're free to leave the building.
Yes?
I
Could I? Oh,
This
could I
sword is
go
heavy.
upstairs?
Okay, hold on, guys.
Could
Here
I
we
go
go.
upstairs all the way up to like try and see around the bones, see if I can find anything of note?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll me a perception with investigation on it, please.
All right. That's a 21.
Okay. So your vision, or your last vision, kind of comes back to you, and Dr. Froy literally looks at you and goes, "Why won't you work for me, you garbage piece of machinery?" Which makes you ultimately angry. Which it's weird for you as for you as a warforged to feel essentially anger. You were made specifically to serve and serve your master. And you remember choking Froy, but you don't really remember actually killing him. As you look through the bones, you notice on two of the fingers there are two rings. And then on the wrist, on both wrists, essentially, there are two leather like cuffs almost. You notice that there's like elven style and bronzing and stuff on them.
I'd like to
It's
take the rings and cuffs.
okay. All right. I'm gonna let you use your identify this time because you wanted to use it
Okay.
earlier. So you would
All right.
realize that the two rings, one of the rings is it'll give you a +1 to your AC. The other ring will it's the ring of liars. So it brings your deception to a plus, or it adds +2 to your deception. And then the cuffs themselves are they're not really anything sort of magical. They're more are artistic, but they would be worth some money.
And you said the Ring of Liars does how much to deception?
It gives you another +2 to your deception. Okay. That's all you
And
guys find.
the ring, what the other ring was just +1 to AC, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Thank you.
So I've got a two-part thing here. First, the leaf looks at Boogie and says, "This sword is really heavy. Do you think it could be of use to you?"
I will take sword.
Gives them the sword.
You remember, you have to attune to it. And then it does when you say I bring the wood, but it talks to you now, Boogie. And it says, "Hi, my name's Woody the sword."
Hi, Woody. I've never had wood before. This is exciting.
Right. So nobody else can hear Woody, right? So you're literally talking to a sword. So now Roland and Valith understand because they've heard you talk to this, because they've talked to the sword. However, Elena kind of looks over, Hugo looks over. I don't know what's wrong with the orc, but okay, here we go. Vex is like, what the fuck?
This in lies the second part because I'm controlling Vex because I think they're still dealing with the child. Vex wants to try to figure out what the ring they found does.
Okay. You'll need either detect magic or identify to figure it out.
I will have them hand it to me, and I will use my last detect magic slot, my last spell slot until the next rest to help them figure it out.
Okay. This. Hold on, let me roll because I had a couple athletics that I had. Okay. So this ring is a ring of fire resistance. So on a basically makes them a tiefling, essentially, resistant to fire. You guys walk out of the building, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if
Yeah,
the
we can
doors.
finally leave. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'd like to also take the journal with me.
Yep. So, okay, Hugo, I would say that you would probably gather up all the information about you and throw it back in your journal and then throw it in your satchel or whatever. So I'll allow that. You're not there yet, squirrel.
I know, but I want to be like, can I, when you guys come out, can they see like a little hut that he built with sticks? Even though he's,
Well, I'm kicking that shit over.
So you made like a tower of sticks, right? Is that what I'm getting? Okay. So as you guys walk out, you see the puppy who is literally laying on a tree branch, looking at the squirrel, going, "Okay, thank God you're here." And there is a tower of sticks, like it's bigger than the squirrel. And that's what you guys see when you guys walk out. And you're right. Have you been doing this the whole time? The squirrel shakes its head rapidly. Yes. What do you guys do? I mean, you guys
I played
look and see
Jenga.
that. Right. You guys look and see that the road just basically tees, and then you can see Al-Anon. Like you're gonna have to walk not very much farther.
So before we go to Al-Anon, I'm definitely knocking this tower over. And I look to the squirrel and I tell them, do you want people to know everywhere we've been?
Why not
And then
set it
just
on fire?
pushes it over. But Bookie, that's how we got our last forest fire.
It's okay. I can talk to the fire.
Oh, you can talk to the shit now.
I've learned
You're
a thing
big
or
and
two.
bold and you love to talk, but you have no bark at all, do you? No bite to that bark, huh?
I actually do have bark. You see my sword?
Yeah, I gave it to you, and now you look crazy when you talk to it. Why do you think I gave it to you?
Well, at
I've got
least
too much mental problems. I don't need the sword too.
At least I'm not crazier than you.
You are now.
Wait, why is he crazy?
Yeah, Hugo knows nothing of you guys. Like they're
So this is when I change again.
By the way, the squirrel is sobbing about the pile of sticks being knocked over.
We figured you were crying. It's okay.
And I look at Hugo. So my name is Valance. I have two personalities. They can switch at need be for the moment.
I love that velocity
So
changed pitch. Really like, and then Veloz goes, "I'm Batman."
I am Batman. I am the Bat.
So-
I am the man.
you are two?
Yes.
So you are just different.
Thank you.
Thanks. Veloz not used to people going, "Oh, I get it." Okay.
I don't understand, but
There we are.
it's okay.
My sticks.
Okay.
I will
Why is
repeat
that
with
one-
what Valith
why is-
said.
Why is that one's having water go on their eyes?
They're sad. That's what sad things do. They cry. I'm gonna pick
But
up one
why?
of the stick and hand it to the squirrel and say, "You can keep this as a reminder."
I thought the squirrel was afraid of trees. Now suddenly it can pile and make a small tree? I am confused.
On a tree! Starts freaking
Veloz
out.
looks at the squirrel and says, I've promised and vowed to protect you, but I never said I'd protect your towers.
Sounds like some 9/11 shit.
Oh man.
How many planes do you want?
Well,
All right. So you guys walk to the T. You end up getting to the gates of Al-Anon. The guards recognize you, other than Hugo. They specifically look at Hugo, wondering what they are, because warforged in this realm aren't super prevalent. There's very few of them left.
Hugo will just give a very polite wave. It almost looks as if a child's waving.
Okay.
Hello.
The guards go, y'all keep that thing close, because no. You guys walk in, you begin to walk to the palace. Is there anywhere you want to stop before you get to the palace?
East Temple.
I think that was
Loki's
Loki.
temple.
Sorry, I was
Um,
yawning. Loki's
and-
temple.
As we are walking, I am explaining what an oath and what a pact is to Hugo.
And Hugo's just asking questions as it goes.
Okay. You guys are bantering back and forth. When you guys get to the religious district, you walk over to the temple of Loki and realize that it is chained shut.
Well, this is a conundrum.
Curious.
And written in infernal across it is none may enter. None may enter.
Hugo,
Yes?
would you like to see something fun?
Sure. What
I
is
take my
fun?
mace and I slam that chain.
Okay, hold on.
Did we not check to see if anyone was around us?
No, you sure didn't.
I don't care.
Nope.
I didn't say I cast. I didn't say watch out for the party. I said fireball. Damn it.
Okay. So you guys watch as Valise brings their mace down onto the latch or onto the lock of the chain, and the mace stops an inch before it hits the lock and is frozen there.
Should have checked for magic.
It
Give me
doesn't
a minute.
damage the mace. It just stops the mace.
Is it supposed to do that?
No, it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to do that at all. Let's try this again. I raise up the mace and try a second attempt.
Okay.
Same thing, correct?
Roll it. Let me know what you get.
See my attack modifier. A 21.
So you watch as Velas raises the mace and with all his might goes to hit it again, and it stops an inch before it hits the lock.
Fuck.
Good swing, buddy.
Give me a minute. And then I'm going to do a religion check. Is there a way I can check on the lock at this point? Is it religious? Is it what? What am I rolling for?
I would say do an Arcana check.
Okay. So 14 plus.
I've already introduced one of these. Why would I not have one more?
17.
So you realize it's probably about the same lock that was in the toy store. You would need the object that is holding it to open it.
Well,
Hugo
damn it.
go to try to poke at it to see if it did the same thing back at the toy store?
Yeah, I would allow it.
All right. Do you need me to roll anything or?
I would say as Hugo walks up to it, as Hugo's hand gets closer and closer to it, you watch as the lock itself begins to vibrate viciously. They're not the Horcrux, but it seems like their magic emanating off of them is affecting the lock.
It's buzzing.
Idea. Very chaotic idea, but idea.
Okay.
When you stand near that thing, Hugo, it does different. I wonder if you stand near it and I hit it, if we have a better chance.
Oh no.
Okay.
Meanwhile, still not checking for guard.
Can I roll to see how big of a group has gathered behind us?
Yeah.
That's
Sure
a
can.
7. That's a 17 plus I think 3 or 4.
So
5. 17 plus 5.
okay, so there's like 15 kids that walk up behind you guys and are like, "Is that dipshit trying to open it with the mace? You know that's not carnal, right? Like, you gotta have the thing to fucking get it open." Sir. One little boy who's bigger than the other ones walks up. Hey, you guys know that's an Arcana lock, right?
Chung, I am well aware of what this is. Yes.
Right. Curious question. We've watched you try to hit that twice, and you're gonna hit it a third time, right?
Well, sometimes when magical items are focusing on something else,
Hey.
brute force can then be enacted to cause the lock to snap.
Right. You do realize that there's probably more than one entrance into this, right?
No.
Do I look like a moron to you? Of course I know there's another entrance. Can I roll to see if there's a window open or some shit like that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's a 2. I don't see anything.
Don't see a fucking thing. You're more worried about hitting that lock.
Meanwhile, since I'm also playing, is Vex back? Babe, are you back? They're in here, but I think they passed out with the child. So I guess I'll play for Vex. I'm going to have Vex do a check.
Okay.
Of course they get a nat 20. Of fucking course.
Right. So Max looks around and they notice that they start kind of trying windows and stuff, and they notice that on the second story they can see the window is cracked, meaning that it would be open. I got a piss me.
You're good.
Is Vex gonna tell us that?
Let me try to think what Vex would do. WWVD.
I feel
If
like
she tells
maybe
us
not.
I can transform into a bow truckle, scurry up the side of the building, and slip through the window and come down and let you in.
Or we throw Roland again.
Or we can throw Roland. Or the squirrel.
So this is on the second floor, right? This
Yeah.
isn't an easy climb necessarily, right? And even if we try to get the door open, it's an Arcana lock. That door is not going to open.
Bears
So whoever
climb
can
trees.
get in can get in.
Since
But they're still not going to be able to open the door.
I could try to on the ground floor.
They got a nat 20 and the only one was on a second floor. That's the only one. That's the only entrance we got at this point.
I can jump up.
Yeah, your squirrel and Vex could probably get in there pretty easily.
We could
And they
throw
can
him.
also walk down and open a window that is on the lowest floor.
Right. So Vex is going to go in and they're actually going to do
like
that.
stone or dirt by any chance?
So to explain how all of it works, so they are temples and they look like churches, so to speak. Each one having, are painted different colors and have different things out in front of them, obviously to venerate the different gods. Loki's, however, is a little bit more downtrodden, almost as if nobody really venerates Loki as much. And obviously, with the lock being on there, it's pretty drabby. But when you walk up there, you are on a like stone steps up to the door.
If y'all want, and I'm assuming is Vex telling the party about the window?
Because I'm doing this the way Vex would do it, they would let them know that they're going to open up another window, but they're already going in the second floor.
Okay, and as he Vex says that, Hugo will probably look at the party and be like, If we need help, I can move stone.
Move stone.
Yeah, there's a spell that moves stone, essentially.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I'd say you can cast it. I'm not entirely sure. If you want to try it, I'll make something up.
Because mold earth, I can do like a 5-foot cube, and
But that has to be within a distance you can see, right?
and if we're on the floor, I could
Okay.
theoretically just move the stairs and have them go up 5 feet.
So over the chain.
Well,
No, I think what they're saying is they're going to build a step way for us to go to the second floor.
That's
right.
that's taller than the goblin.
And we can go under it if it's a chain, right?
You're stuck on
I
the
think you're-
chain.
Right. I think you're missing.
They're literally going to build a rock stepway for us to go to the second floor and in the window.
Right. You won't be able to get through the front door. The chain will
Right.
not allow you to go through the front door. No matter what magical object you throw at the chain, it will not allow you to get through the front door. Unless it's a magical object that is holding it there.
I was basically rolling to see if my mace broke.
Right. So, I would say that you can get that done, Hugo, if that's what you want to do. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
Hugo's
are
gonna do
ready.
it for them.
All right. I won't make you roll for it since you're not really under stress. So you guys watch as Hugo moves the steps and builds the steps, and now all of you can go through the second story window.
Now, Vex is already in there, so what does Vex already see?
So Vex is standing over kind of like the loft area so they can look down in on the shrine itself. And you notice that Vex notices a hooded figure that is kneeling before the visage of Loki himself.
Oh boy.
Vex is going to dash to a shadow.
Okay.
And stay hidden. But through the earpiece, call out to Veloz and say, "Get your ass up here. Quietly."
Okay. So, if that's the case, I'm assuming that you relay that to them.
Right. So Veloz is now going to look at the party and say, "We probably need to be a little bit stealthier than we normally are. A lot of us tend to like to be pretty heavy-handed, me included. There is someone on the inside of this building. They've heard everything we're doing on the outside. I almost guarantee it."
So the bear and the puppy will have to stay outside.
Right.
Okay. So you guys, I need everyone to roll a stealth roll.
Well, hold on. Do we want to send everyone?
That's up to you.
I rolled a 21 for stealth.
God damn, that's a stealthy orc.
I got 17.
Because I was called
Okay.
for, so I can stay up there. 24.
I got 9.
Yeah, so Hugo, thank you for the steps.
Stay. What did you get? What did you get, Squirrel?
19.
Can the squirrel even go inside the church as per, the animals not being allowed to go?
Right, they're not allowed in. You guys stay out there and help protect Hugo.
Don't get eaten.
Sorry. Roland, what are you doing? Are you trying to go in or are you going to stay outside?
I'll stay outside.
Okay, sounds good.
You have
So-
me, Vex, Elena, and Boogie. Right?
Yep.
Yep. You guys can holler if something goes down.
We'll use the earpiece, but correct.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, so as you guys stealth your way in, you now see this hooded figure who is kneeling at the altar of Loki. And you hear them chanting something, but you're not entirely, you can't quite hear it. You would have to get to the lower level to do that. So when you would walk around it, there are steps. Steps literally end. Like you would have to walk down there, and you would be immediately facing that.
So I'm gonna look at the rest of the at Elena and Boogie. Vex has already dipped to a shadow, so they're not really gonna be doing too much with this. I have an idea, and it's to where we keep our strength in numbers. I am going to jump down, and I am going to land behind this person. And I want them to be completely caught by surprise. Now, what I need you to do is with Vex, sneak down while I'm having this conversation. Focus on being quiet. Don't focus on what's happening. When I need you, I will use the phrase cantaloupe. I will casually slip that into a conversation.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I understand this correctly, sure I understand this. You're gonna jump off this loft.
And use Featherfall at the last second.
Okay. Okay. And you're gonna land right behind him, and then ask him questions. And then if you need help, you're gonna use Cantaloupe from these two, from Elena, Vex, and Boogie.
Right. They don't have to wait for that if they don't want.
Right.
But
Okay. I'm trying to set this scene because I've got to know how it's gonna work.
that's my plan. If you have another one,
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I was just gonna have my bow in my hand at the ready for anything.
Okay.
I mean, I can shapeshift into something else that might not be noticed and go down there and listen and try to figure things out.
This figure has
Remember,
been
you
here
only
a
have
while,
3 shapes.
and there's only one way that we know of to get in, and that's that window. That means there's only one way out, and that's that window. If you're spotted as an animal that's trying to be stealthy, you could get hurt very quickly.
I could also summon another familiar.
That could work.
I hope this one is.
But we don't know how quiet this familiar is going to be getting up here to us to know if what's going on. And we don't know if they're going to be able to whisper like what we are now, right? The longer we wait and we do this, the more chance we have of being spotted. I'm giving a distraction for you two to come down and be the heavy hitters that y'all are.
What do you think, Bogey?
I think it sounds good.
Okay, we'll go with your plan.
Let's roll it.
Stop fighting me.
Okay. So. Okay. So are you jumping then?
Yeah,
Really?
and I was just looking. Yes, I'm using my die to roll Featherfall now. Okay, that's a 19 plus 6. Yeah, definitely. It's 25. Yeah, I definitely.
So, okay. So as you leap, and you're just like you're almost right there, right at the bottom. The figure stands and whirls and casts freeze, and you freeze in midair, and they're literally holding you aloft.
Am I able to speak?
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted that for reference. Let's hear their monologue.
You cannot see their face. Their face is covered in a mask. And they go, first off, how did you get in here? And second off, why attack me? Why not just come talk to me?
Who said I was
And they
attacking?
go, if you don't think that I can't see the orc and the druid, you're wrong.
I got a 21 for stealth. What do you mean?
Cantaloupe, cantaloupe. I love to eat cantaloupe.
We're coming.
I would like to use my lightning bolt bow, please.
Please
Okay.
no. Please no.
What? He's not holding you, right?
I'm frozen in midair.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
think
gonna
you can't
shoot.
move me?
It's just gonna paralyze a little bit.
Roll it up. It's you. It's not me.
Am I rolling to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I got a 23.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. You hit.
Uh, 14.
Okay, Valith, you take 14 points of damage.
Right.
No!
I tried to tell you.
I'm sorry.
Just at that moment, you are. What did you wild shape, Elena, or what did you turn into?
I haven't shaped into anything yet.
So, what are you doing to attack?
Well, I guess we are attacking. I am going to shift back into what I was before, that dinosaur creature. Yes.
Yep.
God
Okay.
damn
Do I need to make a con save on that bow?
It's 14.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I beat that.
thing with the raptor
We take half damage.
Gotcha.
is
Okay,
that
so all right, hold on.
okay?
Hold on. So you guys watch as Elena lunges forward as the raptor thing, and the figure snaps their fingers, and Elena changes back into an elf.
Oh fuck!
They go, now, either we can have a discussion, or we can keep attacking each other. Either way around it, I think you're going to get hurt.
Well, I'm okay with talking, but you mind if I give my friend some medicine?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's collateral.
Yeah, I'm still being held.
They look at you and go, I'm not necessarily ready. I can be. I don't really want to be.
Remove the mask.
No.
Are you a god?
Of sorts.
Why are you in
Guys
this?
don't have the need to hide their face.
He smiles. He smiles because you can see the creases on his face through the mask. He goes, I'm not really an enemy of yours. He goes, I'm not really in this fight. I will say this though. You lack the attention span to not to dishonor gods. You've done it to multiples. You've done it to Cernunnos. You've done it to Hodor. You've done it to very many. You've done it to many of the gods here.
Fuck
And it's
your
going to
god.
come back to bite you. He laughs, and then you begin to feel the contortion. You feel like the pressure beginning to build. I need you to take 3 points of force damage, please.
All of us or just believe?
That's me.
No, just
Okay.
believe. And you watch as vines begin to grow around Valise's mouth, almost basically silent. Or Velas's mouth. What's up, Hugo?
I was about to say, like, y'all kept on saying Valise.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
My
Yeah,
bad.
around Velas's mouth, you see vines grow, ultimately silencing them. Now, the creature that you're looking at turns to Bogey and he goes, you can come down now. I don't my intention is not to hurt any of you, but I'm not going to let him down until you guys, I don't know, stop attacking me.
Well, I only attacked you the one time.
I'm just gonna hold my
So-
hands up. I'm done.
Okay. Velas, roll me a religion check.
Yay. 16.
Okay. You look at the mask and you notice that the mask is covered in runes, but it's also wooded like. It looks like somebody took a gnarled piece of knotted wood and made a mask out of it, but it's etched in runes. And behind the runes you can see the eyes. And the eyes are deep, deep like purple.
Dark gray. Got it.
What?
Dark gray, got it.
Right.
What
do you do?
Well, I can't speak really yet, but I'm about to make that change. Are these actual vines that are around my mouth?
Yes and no. They are vines.
Basically,
but
can I kindle them and burn them?
No.
Okay.
They will not burn. If you do burn, they will grow right back.
I'm gonna go down the stairs, putting away my bow. Okay, so what are you doing here?
I've come to find why Loki is no longer here. Why they locked away his temple.
What do you mean he's not here?
Nobody can find Loki.
Like he's not on this plane? Or in this temple specifically?
Well, I tried to call out to him in his temple and I got nothing. I feel that he is no longer in the realms. He is somewhere hiding for some odd reason.
Through our headset to the three of us in here, I'm going to say, do you think he got taken like Hell did?
The person goes, it's very hard to just randomly take a god.
So you think he's hiding?
Yes.
You don't think he's just busy?
Doing it Loki
I'm
things?
sure he probably is busy hiding.
And you wouldn't know where to find him, I guess.
Well, I mean, I did say I was looking for him, but if I had to take a stab in the dark, he's probably in Yogurt.
Did you say Yogurt Land? I'm sorry, there's background noise. I heard Yogurt Land.
No, I did not say yogurt land. I said Jotun Heim.
You are so lucky I'm silenced right now.
Oh,
I would have vicious mockery the shit out of that.
oh my God. Okay, so at that point, she looks over at Veloz and goes, "If you can contain yourself, I will let you go." Do you shake your head? You can shake your head, yes or no.
I'm very well thinking about this right now.
Okay.
I stay firm. I don't shake nor nod.
Okay. You don't get released then. Okay. So he looks at the Elena and he looks at Bogey and he goes, "If I had to take a wild guess, he's probably hiding in Yoda. The bad part about that is it's kind of a pain to get there.
Okay.
I'm on a mission to get him found, but I don't even know if I can enter Jotunheim.
Well, what do you got to do?
Well, you have to talk. You have to find a Jotun, and then they have to let you through the door. You guys would understand Jotuns as being giants.
Big people like me.
Where do we
Bigger.
find them?
You just see Veloz just shake his head no. Not like you.
Oh, you're not. You say you're not going to be. Okay. Okay. So, oh, you mean like not like you know?
Not like giants, yeah.
He removes the vines from around your mouth, but he still keeps you suspended. You have to understand in the far northern part of Al-Anon, there is a village of Goliath that may be able to help you. There's no guarantee. Goliath can be, and on their own, a stubborn sort, but they may be able to help you. That is the Storm Giants, or the Storm Giant clan. They might be able to help you.
May I have your name?
No. Actually, I take that back. You can call me the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
What part? You said far north. So, like past the Forest of No?
Yeah, you would go over the Crag Claw Mountains, and on the other side, you would find the clan.
The Cragclaw Mountain?
Yes.
Valith has thoughts. Veloz has thoughts.
They both have thoughts.
You've actually got it right this time. It's Valith. He's taken the front because Veloz has gotten us nowhere and still left us suspended. You can put me down. I will be cordial. Forgive the insolence of the other.
He smiles and goes, "Oh, the other brain's here." And he lets you down slowly. And he goes, "No tricks, Bard."
No tricks. However, you wooden-faced prick.
Oh, there we go.
What I need to know is your name.
And why is that?
We've learned names hold so much meaning, so much power. And are you so weak not to even allow your power to be known? Oh, great, you can hold me. Fine. But what's your name?
He goes, you hold a lot of power, don't you? It's almost as if you want to be on a power trip, so to speak. I will never give you my name, but I can tell you this. I am the Wanderer. And I said I've been known by many, many names.
What are you hiding from? You claim Loki is hiding, but what are you hiding from?
What
You're
everybody
locked in a
else hides.
temple. You won't even say
I'm
your
not
name.
locked. He goes, I'm not locked here. I can
Oh, right. The
vanish.
window's open.
It was.
What do you mean was?
He smiles, and there you can see the crease of the smile. And just then, he disappears. And he ends up in the loft. I go, I can appear and reappear wherever I want. He reappears right behind Valise. He reappears in front of Bogey. Because you have no idea who I am. And it's not a bad thing that you don't.
Neat parlor tricks.
Question: what other
Wow.
kind of tricks do you have?
He thinks about that for a second. And you watch as he fills the seats of the temple full of ethereal beings, ghosts, essentially. And they all begin to chant the Wanderer.
That's more people than you got, Valise.
That's a bigger parlor trick. You are correct. However, parlor trick
You
nonetheless.
notice that, right? You notice that he snaps his fingers. He creates 8 of himself. You notice when he snaps his fingers, he makes the lightning string and the fire string ignite. You watch as he makes Elena's forms shift rapidly. You watch as he brings Valith and Veloz to their knees, watching them switch throughout the personalities almost in this rapid fire way. And they go, I am more than what you think I am, but I will not give you my name. And that is final. And with that, disappear.
Are we back to normal now?
Yep. You take no damage, no none of it.
Well, except for Valise.
Yeah, Valise took a little damage. So you guys crawl out of the temple. There's really nothing to find in there. Everything you've done is basically what you can do. You guys crawl out of the temple. You tell the rest of the party what has happened and what you would do next.
Actually, is there
I would
one
say
thing
this.
Vex can do before she
What?
leaves? Is there one thing Vex
Sure.
can do before she leaves?
What do you want to do?
They're going to get down to the shrine of Loki.
Okay.
They're going to cut their hand and bleed on the shrine as an offering.
Okay. Okay. You watch as this shrine in itself vibrates, but nothing really happens.
Okay.
Like you realize the offering is accepted, but it's not like he shows up or anything.
That's all it was for.
Okay. You guys begin to. I'm going to push this a little bit because I need to get to this point. You guys walk out of the. You guys tell the party what happened inside there. You guys go up to the palace, and as you guys are standing on the palace and you're talking out onto this big giant parapet, you watch as in the distance you see boats beginning to show up. These boats arrive but shortly after you see them, and out walks uh, two armies. One army being of the Pandarian race, and the other army being of the Turtle race. Just then, one of Yendrel's generals walks in and says, "Hey, we need you guys in the war room." As you guys enter the war room, you are greeted by three Pandarian war chiefs. To explain what they look like, one of them is a Oni samurai with a like almost a great sword style katana. It's on his back instead of on his side. You see one very large panda, much bigger than your orc, with a kanabo club. And the third one, you can definitely tell, is a Ronin that has now become a war chief. For the turtles, you notice that there are four of them, and they call themselves the Elder Shell Guard. One of these, or there's four of them. There's a monk, a barbarian, a fighter, and a druid / cleric. And as you guys are all standing in the war room, Yandrell asks you guys, we're here, they're here, they're our allies, they're ready to help us fight. Since you guys have been gone for this short little time, we have noticed that Eric has sent us that there is more and more activity in the hollows. So the Black Coven is ramping up for something, and we're not entirely sure what's going on. As you guys are standing there, what's up?
Nothing. I said cool.
Oh, okay. As you guys are standing there talking, you realize that you begin to hear this buzzing sound, and you're not entirely sure what it is. And as you guys look out the window towards the hollows, you can't, you know genuinely where the hollows is as an island, but you notice that you hear this poof, and a white light shoots directly straight up from the hollows. And Yandrell goes, "Oh no." And you now realize that you're in a really weird predicament because now you're going to have to go investigate the light. At that exact moment, also, I've got to get to this because this is a couple points I've been trying to move. You guys notice that the room goes dark and it becomes like it's there's almost like an evil presence has walked in, and the doors fly open, and in walks a tiefling. At this tiefling is at least 7 foot tall, has double horns, has 4 eyes, looks basically like Baphomet, and walks in with hooves instead of feet. and is just a massive hulking creature. With it also walks uh Loki. Loki actually walks in with him. And as they sit, so Loki sits at the one end of the table and looks at everybody and goes, "So I heard everybody's been looking for me." And he sits down just casually. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my friend Val.
Wait, Val?
Phallic.
Valak.
This
Okay.
is my friend Valak. And Valak, when he speaks, he goes, "Hello," and you hear two voices come out. And
You have twice the volume.
what?
Hugo's just gonna point at him and be like, "You have twice the volume."
Valak looks down at Hugo. Ah, your creator didn't really do a very good job on the whole reading the room, did they? And
I say what I think.
that's fair. So Loki sits there, and just right as the Pandarians, the Turtles, and Yendrel and Rack and Havoc like go to reach for their weapons, you watch as uh tendrils of shadow, and you watch as Valak's eyes glow. The tendrils of shadow grab the Turtles and the Pandarians and pin them to the walls. And you watch as a giant or as a snake of Yendrel pinning him to his chair. And you watch as two wolf maws, come down and bite down on Rack and Havoc's shoulders and pin them to the floor. And Loki crosses one leg over the other and goes, "Now that I have your attention, I heard I've been looked for and I'm being blamed for this stupid tree."
Well, I don't know. You got a snake. You got tendrils. I'm starting to question this.
Oh, the shadow thing's not me. I don't really do that. The snake and the wolf's my thing.
Oh, so you also have a 2-in-1, with the horns. You got a 2-in-1 of those too? Is that why it counts and double? Is there 2 in there?
Valak laughs at you, but it's a double laugh. And he goes, "Oh no, I have full control of mine."
Wait, you were like the other? You are different than the others?
Hugo laughs. He
So
goes,
to
"Yes, I am
speak.
very much different. I have control other than scatterbrain over there."
Belief, is this your papa?
Not my father.
the the tiefling laughs a very guttural laugh and goes, "Or you're not paid very much to be smart, are you?"
Well, they don't pay me at all.
They should probably start. Anyway, Loki begins to speak again, and he goes, "So, you kind of wondering what the plan is here? Or, I mean, I've come to prove my innocence as far as the tree. Now, the light thing over there, I did that. That was funny."
What did you do over there?
Oh, so my friends, the Black Coven, have been wanting to come over here. So basically, I'm creating a land bridge.
What's the Black Coven?
It's a coven of witches. They're automaton. Try to keep up. Anyway, uh, basically, I'm going to start a war on top of another war because I think it's hilarious.
Who's the Wanderer?
Oh, he laughs. He's like, is that asshole still looking for me?
The asshole and raging wooden-faced prick is still looking for you, yes.
Right. Well, what you guys don't know who the wood face is? What color was his eyes?
Well, what, you mean dark gray?
Wait, why do you think it's gray?
Everything is gray. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No. Wait,
Do people see other color? There is only
Yes.
gray.
No.
So Hugo does not have dark vision. The rest of you do have dark vision, but you see only in grayscale.
Oh, god damn it.
They actually see color. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, they see color.
That sucks.
So, with that being said, he asks you, were they purple?
I wasn't there. I can't tell. They didn't
Okay.
let me in the room.
The shade of gray
What
would
was-
lead us to believe that it would have been a deep purple, potentially.
What kind of mask did they have on?
Wooden, with runes.
It was like knotted.
Was only one eye showing or both eyes?
You said eyes.
Well, I believe
both.
it was two, not one.
Well, that could be two people. That could either be Heimdall or that could be Frigg. Frigg's looked for me for a long time, but Heimdall would probably want to find me since maybe Ragnarok is evident. I don't know that for sure.
I want to look at Valak and draw my attention to him.
Okay.
I want to ask him, what's your weight in this fight?
So Valak locks onto you and does not speak outwardly, but he does speak inside your mind. And he goes, oh, wait, you probably don't recognize me. Hello, little brother. Or should I say little brothers?
Can we just get this over with?
Well, what is it that you would like to get over with?
I'm assuming Dad has some mean tricks. Some mean tricks. And I'm tired of playing these games. I'm so tired of being nice.
Right. Well, see, here's the thing. Dad isn't quite ready for you.
Who said I wanted to be with him?
Well, you know how this works. You can't get away from it. I can't get away from it. Okay, so give me 3 seconds. Fig, let's run over to the DM character.
That is very true. You are not wrong, Fig.
You said little weird? That is true. You were all little and weird.
You're the weirdest, the lawful orc.
Yeah, you were talking to your sword.
I was talking to my. That makes me weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
You just don't know my people. It makes
I just
sense.
thought that was normal.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, let's get back on topic here because this is a pretty good plot point. So,
We were on topic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were.
So Loki looks at you guys and goes, I'm here and I'm done. And he gone.
Where'd he go? What kind of fuckery is this?
Can I do that?
Kind of like the Cheshire cat. He goes, come find me. Do. And Velas, you got to be here,
Oh, I'm
buddy.
here. I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, Valak, being the only one still standing there, opens a portal behind him. And everybody is still caught up. Everybody is still frozen. But you guys watch as he raises his hands and you all stand and you back away from your chairs. You are essentially at this moment paralyzed. You cannot move. You cannot defend yourselves. You cannot do anything. And Valak looks at Velas and Valith, says, it's time to come home, look, brother. And with that, he hands Velas and Valith a dagger and says, it's time to come home. And he stands directly by the portal and waits.
Time is now. So, I'm so sorry, Valith. This is how you meet your end. You've been so well and so loved by many. You were the laughter that they spilled, and now the blood that shall flow.
So you
Velas
watch.
stabs himself. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So you watch as Valak flicks or snaps his fingers, and you watch as Valith and Velas separate completely, becoming two separate beings. Go ahead.
Velas takes the dagger, leans in for a hug, like he's seen a long lost brother, stabs him upwards from the gut to the chest, and then incinerates Valith with burning hands.
You guys watch as Valith's very soul gets trapped inside the ruby on the dagger itself.
Oh, Boogie. Oh, Boogie. So dumb and nitwitted, thinking you even stood a chance. Everything you thought before you, lies. The pact stands, though. Elena, so sweet and innocent and can't remember a word. Yet the pact still stands. Roland, the goblin that could. Think you're everything in this world? You're nothing. You're no more than a twat-witted fucking goblin. Nothing to me. Vex. The drow that doesn't even know how to be a drow. The one that wishes they could. I'll be back. But when I come back, all the blood will spill. Every last one of you. Get ready. Your hope no longer lives here.
So you watch as Velas walks through the portal. And as you guys watch all of this fly by or go by, you watch as Valak takes a seat at a very big throne. Beside him is the demon father himself, Astaroth, standing there with flaming armor, a giant great sword, and a great axe, and going, welcome home, son. And you watch as Veloz takes his seat at the throne, and you watch as a wrought iron crown with fire and flames, and you watch as the horn that broke off grows completely back, and sitting right there in the middle is just a tiny fireball. You now realize that Veloz is the prince of hell. And that is where we will end session tonight.